Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday, it's the end of the week. It is time for us to be jumping in to some more good old Warframe. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you are doing well where you are around the world. Oh, yes, indeed. We are back in the Orbiter. We're back on some good old Warframe, and we have indeed got both a raffle and the drops running today. The drops start in 1 hour. So make sure you stick around for that. You only need to watch for 30 minutes during the 2-hour period from 8 to 10 UK time. 30 minutes and you get yourself the DAX Shores in. So we can definitely be looking forward to that as well. And I'll remind you as and when we get to the time, just to make sure, of course, you know how Twitch can be with drops sometimes. So I will remind you throughout to double check on that so that no one should miss out on that. Good accent? Thank you. I got it with my childhood, I guess. Got it with the childhood. Also, just one lovely snack mug aside. Mirrorlabe, as we're getting started there, with the 5 gifted subs, literally absolutely never waits on that. Never waits. That's gone out to Cool Guy Storm, to Heroic Vanguard, to EV99, I think that is, to Esk the Fate 2174 and Dip the Dapper. So Mirrorlabe, thank you very much for 5 gifted subs there. And then also just now, Bowser VSX with the 11-month Prime resub. Bowser, thank you very much for that as well. Do appreciate that you are just 1 away from that full part, my dude. Cheers indeed. To the both of you there, on support of the stream as we get cracking straight into the day. Welcome on in, everyone. Hello there, Esprit. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well yourself. Hope you're doing well. Spent some nice time out with the fam today. It's always fun. Always nice to see my family. That's brilliant. Right. So, today, we're going to get network not responding. My absolute favourite. There we go. Just had a little bit of a transference issue there. Nothing to worry about. Don't need to call orders. Just a little transference issue. Slight signal break-in. It's probably something to do with Stalker. Probably. Gotta love that network. Yeah, solar flare. That's what it was. Esbury, doing great. First Pathfinder session yesterday went well. Hey, that is great. That is absolutely great. I hope that goes well for you, dude. How do you get drops? As the bot is responding to pretty much anyone who says drops or uses the command drops. Drops here in this stream between 8 to 10 PM. You just need to watch for 30 minutes. Once we get to 1 hour into this stream, the drops are running for hour 2 and 3 of this stream. So the first hour, you can just join the raffle and then enjoy all the rest of it as well.
Smile.
Also, smile indeed. Mirrorlabe gifted a sub straight over to Solomir there. Solomir, you've got yourself a sub again. Absolutely amazing. And then also a sub from The Knight 111, resubscribing up onto 6 months. You got that lovely gold badge next to your name as well. Cheers on that. Appreciated. Appreciate it indeed. Now, there are a lot of people in the chat today, for obvious reasons, so if the bot doesn't appear to respond to you straight away, it will respond to you shortly after, so don't you worry too much on that side there. If it doesn't respond to you straight away, you'll just need to wait a moment, try again, or see if it didn't respond, someone else may have just asked the same command as you, so it'll probably just be in the chat. It'll probably just be in the chat. And for those of you curious about the Shorzins, it's not that one. It's not that one. No, we've had those previously, or at least that one previously. No. The Shorzin that is on offer today, the DAX Shorzin, which I think is the one I have equipped, but I'm just going to double check. Yeah, DAX Shorzin. It's this one right here. This is the one you can be looking forward to. Now, I could try and free play something here. I'd be good at it. Unfortunate problem is I'm not good at it. So instead, I'm going to pass this on over to the autoplay. If we just load a song to memory here, this is what you can do with these Shorzins. This is what you can do. And you can do this in mission as well. I wrote song, Leaves from the Vine. I'm not a monster, Shezbot. It's a nice tune. Yes, it's a somber tune, but it's still a nice tune to listen to. That's gorgeous? Yep. And what's amazing is that that is a code that you guys can use as well. So now we've revealed that, let me just quickly activate that command here. Shorzin code. There's the one. So if you do want to have that yourselves to use in your own gameplay, !shores in code now works. !shores in code is now a thing you can use to copy that, save that yourself. Pop it into a notepad file, .txt or whatever you want to use, just to store it somewhere. There you go. That put together there to allow you to enjoy just a little bit of somberness. Whilst everything explodes around you, because of course you're going to use that mid-mission. There you are then. Shores can be used in mission, absolutely. Do be aware if you use it for too long, you do then effectively become AFK in the mission, so don't just sit on it or you will miss out on loot during missions. That code is just to play the music. The actual shores in itself you get by watching the stream. It's not a code you redeem, that's a music code. You use that in-game on your shores. Now, I'm going to drop off of... I drop off a Jade there. Not looking to use Jade all that much today. In fact, I'm going to drop off Torrid as well. It's more powerful than what we're looking for today. I can just go for something relatively simple, like the TennoCon. Much better, much better. Although I do still need to level up the Furious, I think. Yeah, I'll get around to that. So, is Fishy bugged or is it just you? You might just be a problem on that one yourself. Like, might need to get better at it, but if you think there is an issue, always report it on the bug report forums, !bug to get a link to the bug report forums. Yeah. Are there any codes to redeem? You can redeem a glyph, !glyph, and you can get this glyph in game. That's a code, if you want that. Is my 3-year-old static video up to date? No, absolutely not. There have been a lot of changes to melee, to the mods available, to some of the statistics themselves. That video is out of date. Pretty much, like, most of it is just out of date at this point. There's so many new options, and the existing options have changed in their power. Yeah, I will look to get around to redoing that video at some point in the near future. How do you get your own glyph if possible? So D doesn't take requests for glyphs, D offers them out, and they contacted me quite a while ago now, say, hey, you've been in part of the creator program for a while, we like what you do, we would like to offer you a glyph in game. And so I accepted, and the Kengineer became a glyph in game. It's not something you can make happen yourself, rather be invited to it, and then most likely only as a Warframe creator. But even becoming a Warframe creator is not enough to get a glyph in game. Do you have to invite you to it after that fact? Right, what I would like to do today is get ready for TennoCon, because Barrow is going to be arriving with TennoCon with his entire stock that he has ever had, ever, and that means a lot of ducats. That means a heck of a lot of ducats. So we want to be slamming home at some of these void fishers. Oh. That's new. Yeah, with the changes to sub-factions as well, the Corpus Amalgam have their own logo. Okay. Still doesn't make me want to play Mobile Defense, but okay. Yep, fair enough. Here for the Dark Shores in, thank you all the guides. You're very welcome on that. I hope you enjoy the stream itself as well. So, if you want to do like ALU here, if you want to join in on some ducat hunting, first come first serve, send me a message in game, that is the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad. Even Deimos have their own as well. Yeah, it makes sense. Naturally, they'd have their own as well. Absolutely. Corpus Scripting icon says Amalgam. I will take your word for it because I do not read Corpus. Mirrorlib, come on in. Absolutely, you can have spot number 3, which leaves us one more spot available. Spot number 4. Obviously, I take spot 1. Mirrorlib say, I'm curious, do you run into copyright issues when you play certain songs in your stream on your shores in? You shouldn't do, no. You shouldn't do, because it's not copying those songs. It is instead your own creation on the shores in. So yeah, you shouldn't run into any issues with that. Can you invite me? I don't invite you from the things directly there. If you want to join, you have to send me a message in game. !join if you don't know how to do that. And again, it really is first come first serve on that. We don't want to be waiting 10 million years just to try and get the perfect squad. Those are your Warframe 2 to 3 months absence. You have to be quick on that. You don't know the user? Well, that's why I say I'm the Kengineer, and in-game I'm the Kengineer, and !join tells you I'm the Kengineer. That's why there are all of these ways to make it as simple as possible. !join tells you how to send me a message in-game. It's straight up a copy-paste message. Can't get it wrong. What does that shores in look like? I can show you right now. You can always check in the market if you want to have a look at it on your own time and screen. Looks like Petra's just claimed the final spot. Okay, I'm a little bit too close to the nav there. Let's hit it slightly. Here we are. That is Dax's Shorzin. So you got this lovely black, white and gold trim to it. It looks lovely. Alright then, so we have our final member here. Going to take our last spot? Absolutely. Come on in, Petra. Can you free play the guitar thing? You absolutely can. So you can free play it, just play as you want, switch between scales you want to play. You can have it autoplay a track that you import into it, such as using !Shorzin code. Or you can have the notes play down in front of you, as in fall down the screen, but they don't play themselves. You still play them very much Guitar Hero style. That allows you to then be guided as to what to play, but you're still the one doing it yourself. Absolutely. All three of those are options with the Shorzin, which is one of the reasons I picked it, is because it's such a versatile decoration. You can also, as I've done with a couple, just put it on your orbiter and still use it in missions. Do I have Dax's Shorzin? I do. I have all of the Shorzins. I have all of them. It's how I was able to show the Dax's Shorzin literally seconds ago. Alright, let's see. So we got Sabotage, Mobile Defense, Excavation, Hive, Survival, Mobile Defense. God, a lot of Mobile Defenses. Assault, Disruption, Void Cascade, Survival, Conjunction Survival. Not gonna lie, not my favourite split of options on that there. How about the Steel Path? Anything more enticing there? Defense, Exterminate. Defense by Inception Rescue. Defense, Exterminate by Axie. Let's go for this one for starters. Let's start on that. iOS drops fixed. I don't know if iOS drops exist. I'm not sure on that because there's something about contracts with Twitch and games being on iOS. I don't think like that. Don't think that is an option, sorry. Speaking a Russian accent, but I'm not Russian. Returning player, Nidus is your favourite. Just Guy's Prime was running if he's still good. Yep, Nidus still does exactly what he did before. There's basically been no changes to Nidus. He continues to be a powerhouse in both survivability, in crowd control, and also in being able to pump out a whole load of strength to your teammates. Yep. No nerfs, no buffs, just Nidus. Got an ad, does that affect your drop? It does not, but you probably didn't hear me say that. What phones are iOS? Apple. Apple. So if you are watching on the Twitch iOS app, that can interfere with drops. It's just unfortunately a thing. Well, go on. Sorry, guys, back. That is why we're waiting. It's fine. You were quick enough. Barely noticed. But drops aren't running at the moment, so if you're checking to see if your drops are running, you're too early. You're too early. The first hour of the stream, we've got the raffle running, but the drops don't start until the first hour of the stream has passed. Once we hit the hour, then the drops turn on, and they'll be live for 2 hours. You just need to watch for half an hour during that time. And that is actually nicer than it used to be. It used to be... Oh, dear. There we go. It used to be that you needed to watch for half hour in 1 hour, but D increased over to 2 hours, it seems, which is real nice. 1 hour was a little bit restricted. Actually, quite a bit restricted, not gonna lie. I'm very happy they've added the quality of life there. What the? Okay, that guy just became a rock and vanished. Yup. To the moon with that one. Do I like playing Lavos? Absolutely, he is my main Warframe. I really like playing him. Your lax is beautiful, my... Sorry, what? Gotta say, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Let's grab the enemies which just spawned down... I'm stuck on a light. Spawn down here. I will need to get through this eventually, please. Do I have other fashions for Lavos? I've got a couple other designs which I've showcased in videos, but this is my preferred one. Do I watch football? I do not know. I've just never been interested in it. Alright, mission complete, let's get out. And apparently mantle a cable. Not intentional. Ta-da! Alrighty then, let's go... I mean, yeah, I just want the Hildren Prime systems. I know we've got Silver Former over here, all these are otherwise the same. I'm just going to go the Hildren piece. I prefer having actual Warframe pieces to weapon pieces. Just a preference.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
I don't use melee a whole lot. I prefer gunplay in Warframe. Just always have. Even when gunplay was weaker, I preferred gunplay. And for those of you claiming a ticket for the raffle, just to be very, very clear on that, whilst the raffle is drawn at the end of the stream, you don't need to be here right at the very end to be able to claim it. No. So long as your Twitch DMs are open, I will contact the winner in a Twitch DM at the end of the stream, or just shortly after the end of the stream, to let you know, hey, you won! Just need your Warframe username, platform, and cross-save status. And you just need to respond within 24 hours. If you don't respond within 24 hours, it is forfeit. So you do need to respond in that time window, but that's plenty of time to check back and just see if you have a singular message. Easy. That means then, if something pulls you away from the stream at the very last moment, you had to make a cup of tea or something, it's fine, you don't miss out just because life happens. And I consider it fairer as well to those of you living to the east from me, because obviously it's going to be even later into your time zone. It just seems correct. You've got those guys. I can get the ones over this way. Okay, these were further away than I thought. I've been bamboozled by the map once again. It happens. Now let's go back and grab the reactor. These guys are no doubt spawned. There it is. Easy peasy. And I can easily catch up as well. Because I'm Lavos. Are we getting Prime Archwing soon? There is a Prime Archwing. Odonata Prime. Has been in the game for ages. We also have at least one Prime Arc weapon. I think it's just the core Vast Prime at the moment, but you know, there is one. I don't know that there's much call for more in the way of primage on those, but those exist. Oh yeah, the Larkspur Prime as well. Sorry, completely forgot about that. I completely forgot on that one, not gonna lie. Been seeing a lot of levels recently. Did he get buffed, or is he new? He did get buffed, but also someone happened to make a whole video entitled Why Lavos? And a lot of people seem to have watched that and gone, oh, right, yeah, he is actually a great Warframe, isn't he? And that has also led to a lot of people playing Lavos. Almost every single Warframe stream I do, someone pops in to say, hey, yeah, I watched your video and now I play Lavos. Oh my god. Like, yeah, that's what I've been saying since 2020. Oh. What I've been saying. And he just keeps on winning. He does really just keep getting better. Oh look, Harris chassis every time. Every time. Can we get EDM for the farming? Sure, yeah, we'll switch up the music genre that is running. There you go. That'll kick in. Also, 73 reactant right there. Nice. I am going to need to spend some. I'm actually nearly at the cap. You mostly use Umbra? 30. Tough Biscuit saying, I think I've mentioned this before, but your Lavos video is why I started watching because I had the exact same takes. Meanwhile, everyone acted like he was awful. A lot of people didn't like and continue to dislike Lavos. I spoke to some creators whilst at TennoCon last year, and one of them, for example, was like, what can Lavos do that Inaros can't? Like, isn't Lavos just a worse Inaros? I nearly wanted to throw hands, not gonna lie. Nearly wanted to throw hands over that one. He was serious. But no. And this was pre-Inaris rework, no less. Alright. No, Lavos is a brilliant Warframe. Kind of in the opposite to that claim, actually does pretty much everything Inaris does, then more and better. The only thing that kind of holds Lavos back in that regard is he doesn't become a sandstorm. Oh no, oh dear. What a shame. I can live without becoming living sand to instead have the Alchemy Snake Man. Alchemy Snake Man go burr. Just, yeah. He good. What's my opinion on Kuva Brahma? It had its time. It's still alright as an explosive weapon, but the ammo on it is a pain. The ammo is a right pain on it. Lavos doesn't have cats, checkmate. You can bring a cat along with Lavos. Lavos does not discriminate. You can use whichever pet you want. You do not need to feel constrained into one pet or another due to having certain build constraints, like for energy or for healing. Lavos is self-contained, so you can bring your kitty all day. No problem whatsoever on that. Also, look at the sheer length of these dashes. I mean, just look at how far he can travel when he's got that reactant buff. It is dirty. I had more distance left on that. Absolutely. Oh, alright, another Hildren piece. Don't mind if I do. I guess we're accidentally building a Hildren set today. And someone's cat decided to have a moment. Yeah, Raptor, yeah, I hadn't thought too much about that. Be very right. With the status rework, certainly status buffs to Magnetic Cold and Blast, that does improve Varuna's offerings as well, doesn't it? Yeah. That is nice. Alrighty, and repeat, let's go. Trace is 1443 and counting. You aim to do very Keith, Charles? Fair do. Best Kuva weapon? Ooh. I mean, Kuva Dukor has been a solid staple of Kuva weaponry for a very long time. So that's right up there. But there's also stuff to be said about the Kuva Tonkor and Kuva Tsar. And yeah, there's plenty of other good Kuva weapons as well, but like those ones really do tend to stand out a bit.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Ah, the fluidity you can get with Lavos' gameplay. You get just the right setup, you can make him feel so fluid. With a little bit of skillful control, of course. Regulators, status immune, take a little bit more. It's just what they are. That is Lavos' biggest weakness. Anything status immune basically just ignores over half of his kit. Netruk is dub when T97, you give it Simon. Okay, fair enough, if you want to use that, sure. Remember, when you say Netruk is dub when T97, I was wondering, are you trying to make a RuneScape reference here? Tier 90-ish weaponry now? Okay. Turns out it's just a typo. Who knew? Oh no! I have annoyed someone. What was their name again? Who are you? That's probably spawned back here because the spawns ping where you were, not where you are, don't they? Yep, here they all are. Flappage.
The enemy is broken.
Easy.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
Just easy. Let's extract. New local lady, yeah, that one. The one with the weird forest fetish or something. And then when she discovers that the forest actually can speak, she's like, ah, weird, no, not okay. Kind of makes you wonder. Do I have any thoughts on progenitor options with the elemental rework? It's actually not that big of a deal for progenitor options, because the progenitor choices still mostly came down to the accesses you'd have to different elements. Basically, if you want a heat viral setup and only heat viral, heat progenitor. If you would like an all-rounder, access to a variety of options, including single mod removal, then go for toxin. So you could do a pure toxin setup, you could do corrosive 1 mod, viral 1 mod, gas 1 mod, plenty of options there. If you want an element which doesn't interfere, go with magnetic, because the bonus is against both shields and overguard. Whereas radiation is kind of the bad element now. Radiation has lost pretty much all of its power. Sure, it can still make enemies shoot enemies, but that's not enough, I'd say, these days. So yeah, heat if you're only going heat viral, toxin if you can... Okay. Toxin if you want to go for a basic element, and magnetic if you want to go for a combi element. You can use the others, but if you're going to use the others, it's because you know specifically what kind of build you're trying to make instead. Those are the 3 I'd recommend if you need someone to recommend something to you. And yeah, as Elliot points out, radiation is available through single modding as well now, so that's even less reason to have radiation on a progenitor. Even less reason.
Their rage is vehement, their focus
this way? This way.
Give them all warriors down.
I still might need to revisit the size of my enemy radar. As it is... With the changes that you've made to the enemy radar and the way it interacts with the minimap, it is a bit confusing to look at and try to figure out where the enemies are. Just if they're off the edge, it doesn't really make that clear if they're off, which wasn't always the case. I started with Red Veil because I was told by my friend who got me into the game that Red Veil was the one to start with. Later turns out he only said that because they were the edgy cool dudes, in his opinion. Very one-dimensional choice, that one. Oh, you got all of those long dashes. Mars is so great for Lavis's dashes, not gonna lie. It's got so many spaces where it's narrow, but it's got enough turning room that you can make it work. You just cover so much ground with him.
Another successful mission. Find
Okay, that was just disappointing. Let's try again. There we are. There we are. Yeah, Forming Prime stock. Bunch of ducats right there. Don't mind if I do. Does it matter if you use electricity or radiation or murmur, as the procs are similar? So the damage bonus is exactly the same. The electric proc deals damage, the radiation proc does not. It invites enemy versus enemy damage, but they're not very good at it. Excuse me, sorry. So I would genuinely say that unless the electric would be getting in the way of something else, electric is probably the better choice against murmur. You could do electric viral instead of radiation viral, one fewer mod. That one mod that you would have spent on heat could be another electric mod to make it even more powerful. You get more damage over time, it'll shock stun them. Electric is, broadly speaking, better against the murmur than radiation is. I'd honestly say so. Which incidentally makes Jaya the better answer to them than Corvex. I mean, Corvex is still good, but Jaya better in that regard. Have I tried the Funnel Cloud Zephyr strat? Don't get it at all. Sounds like there's more to a strat than just a mod on a frame. Sounds like there's more to it than that. Hello, Demost. Welcome on in.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it.
Understood, Teshin. Off we pop. Running for our next round of ducats. Something on Gold Instinct. Oh, okay. Good to know. There is some loot around. Elio is checking for that. Very good to know. Speaking of loot as well, you guys can also get your own personal IRL loot, as it were, if you head on over to !merch. Grab yourself a bug, stickers, mousepad, whatever takes your fancy, and support the channel in the process. !merch if you want to have a look at that. It's where you get one of these from, after all. Oh. Cheers. There's an L in raffle, Peter. Try again. You'll get that. Reactant obtained. Lovely jubbly. For opens, we dash forwards and continue the annihilation. I didn't actually look at what buff it gave me, but it's not my primary, it's not my Warframe, so I don't really care. If it's melee or secondary, I'm not using them right now. Although I really should be leveling up the Furious now I think about it. Yeah, that would be smart to actually get the Incarnate going on it, because I've been putting that off. Done a few rounds of Duviri off stream, off camera as it were, recently, because I do need to actually get those Incarnates finished. Just a bit of a grind I don't really enjoy doing. It's why we're not doing it on stream. Keep things as positive as possible. It is not Joy Spiral for me when I find myself in Duviri. That's just a fact. Red Labe's down. No! Also rare container over that way. Splendid. Okay, that's immortal. I want the rare container. It's gonna have a boost. It's not gonna have a former, but it's gonna have a boost. Oh, it's not been popped. I mean, we can just pop it. Hydro or Limbo, whichever one does the job for you. Take your pick. You love Duviri? Yeah, that's fair enough. There are plenty of things I enjoy that you probably wouldn't. Absolutely fine. Circuit Titan Steel Path. It depends on what gear you have accessible to you and how broad your arsenal is. But it can certainly be a struggle if you do not have a good enough spread, yeah. I understand that, Kernera, yeah. You're not the only one who said that kind of thing, yeah.
What you have learned here will serve you.
I droid can through laser without being knocked. Oh, you mean the laser grids on like the Corpus ships? You can just roll through those. Doesn't matter what frame you are, you could just roll through them and then they can't knock you down. You'll still take any kind of negative effects such as the damage or triggering alarms, but it won't knock you. Just roll. Just roll. How do you avoid burnout and the daily FOMO grind? Simple. Don't do the daily FOMO grind. The daily FOMO grind is a illusion. It is a trick. It isn't real. It looks like it's real. The game, like many other games, will try to convince you it's real, but it's not actually there. Seriously. Because there are so many things that you could be doing in this game, so much you could be doing constantly, that there is absolutely no way you could do everything. Not within that daily FOMO grind set mindset whole thing. So dispense of that. You're not here to have a job at Warframe. I'm not even here for that. I'm here as a content creator, not a Warframe player. That's not my title. That's not what I report to the taxman. It's not the Kengineer Warframe player. It's the Kengineer content creator. Even I don't treat Warframe as my job. So you shouldn't either. Absolutely not. Instead, you play the bits of Warframe you want to play, and if there are bits of it that give you access to something you want, but you don't really want to do the bits that get you there, do little bits. Take it step by step, break it down, do it with friends so you've got the camaraderie around you to help get you through it. Because if you let the grind become the game, then you've lost the game. Unless you're enjoying it, in which case it's not really so much of a grind, is it? If you let the game take away your fun, of course you're not going to find it fun. So that's the way you avoid burnout, and this applies not just to Warframe but any game. Make sure you're playing for the game. Make sure you're playing for you. And if you find that it's not fun, do something else. If you find that you close Warframe and just go do something else entirely, then that's right. That's the correct thing to do for you. The last thing you ever want to do with a game like Warframe is make it where you regret opening it. You don't want to have a look at that Warframe icon on your screen and go, I don't want to touch that. Don't do that. Just play it when it's fun and don't play it when it's not. It's as simple as that, and then you will never sully your experience with Warframe. Truly, absolutely never. That's worth it. Didn't know you hadn't followed it? Hey, well, if you followed now, all the better for it, absolutely. Drops here will be starting on the hour. They're not live at the moment, they'll start on the hour, and you'll just need to watch for 30 minutes. Do keep an eye on them when they are running, I'll remind you periodically throughout, because Twitch does sometimes breaky. Twitch is, after all, a brand new, low-budget platform. You know, you can't expect Amazon to have enough money to make this kind of thing work. Like, everyone knows Amazon is a really small company, and so is Twitch. It's really hard for them to figure out problems like how to make a simple drop system work. You know, is someone watching a channel or not? It's really, really difficult. So, sometimes you have to double check to see if the poor little indie studio has had a oopsie-whoopsie again. It do be like that. I know there's enemy marker that way, but I feel like it's just one person. Oh, hey, another one. Sweet. Yoink. Am I sending to a raid to the next stream that's after you? I've got a mod who'll be checking in on that, just to make sure everything's all kosher and good on that side. So, if there is another drops campaign and everything is running fine and dandy there, then we may look to do that, yes. But, I don't want to guarantee it, just on the off chance that we have to go elsewhere. Just on the off chance. Oh, I may have gone completely the wrong direction, but at least we got the wreck rate. And here we have some enemies again. We have a few headshots I can hit. I don't remember how far we are through the Incarnate evilness. There we are. Only 20, it seems. That was just a mess of effects, not gonna lie. Could not see what I was doing there. Shooting and praying. Shooting and praying. Frost, remember, which would you choose? I prefer Frost. Ember's playstyle doesn't connect with me as much as Frost. Yeah, I'll just take the Hildren piece again, why not? I don't have the Bronco Prime Blueprint, but I've already mastered it, so... yeah, Hildren. Sam was also saying, play when it's fun and don't when it's not. The exact reason I never touch EVE anymore for its PvP seriousness. Fair enough. I've been playing a fair amount of EVE recently. Probably more than I should, I'll be quite honest, but yeah. Got myself a lovely shiny Stormbringer there, been obliterating some stuff, and picked up a fair few 100 million worth of loot, so I'm alright on that. Free PK free griefing? Well, it's not free, for starters. Secondly, you learn how to get around it. You learn how to be the victor. But hey, it's not for everyone. There's different games for everyone. That one is much more brutal than Warframe. Warframe is the polar opposite. Warframe is completely casual to EVE's casual will die. That's fine. I'll say, when I see people saying they get burnt out, it usually sounds to try a new frame or weapon setup. Yeah, fair enough. Trying new things, always a good shout.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them.
Keep forgetting to switch up the enemy radar. I was going to give that a whirl. Oops. At least this is somewhat reasonably cutting through stuff, even though it's an unfinished weapon. So that's nice. Your buddy was trying to get you into Eve. You told him not very good with spreadsheets, then don't do spreadsheets. If you believe that the only thing you can do with Eve is spreadsheets, then you've been sorely misled. That would be like saying that the only thing you can do with Warframe is open relics, or the only thing you can do with Warframe is buy things with platinum. Both of those utterly, completely wrong.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission.
Sure, you can do both of those things, but there's a lot more to it. Very few games are so one-dimensional, and such one-dimensional games usually don't get talked about. Eve Spreadsheet meme is a meme? Yeah, pretty much. It is itself its own meme. Now don't get me wrong, I do have spreadsheets for EVE Online. That is a fact, but then I have spreadsheets for Warframe. So if someone wants to avoid EVE Online because of spreadsheets, they should also avoid Warframe because of spreadsheets. Yeah, bake your noodle on that one. How many spreadsheets do you need to play Warframe? No more than like 6, right? Maybe 7? Then you're in for the spreadsheets? Well, you know. Hello there, engineer. Welcome on in. Fellow engineer. Except I'm not one. Why does the new locus symbol keep popping up on my screen? It's because it's activating the purity effect on my Furious here, so it's that that's doing it. Ooh, gold piece! Nom nom nom. Is the drops almost ready? 19 minutes to go. 19 minutes. 18 minutes. Yeah, whenever Purity or any of the other faction effects activate, it pops up on the screen and you get that kind of boosh sound as it sends out its effect. And then if you ever switch back to the weapon whilst it's still on cooldown, it'll keep reminding you it's still cooling down. Yeah, it's just a whole thing with Syndicate mods and Syndicate weapons. Alright, repeat. Let's get us some more. You made a spreadsheet with 3 tabs of standing things you're missing for syndicates? Fair do. There are other ways of sorting that out, but whatever works for you, quite frankly. Absolutely. Because that's the thing when it comes to spreadsheets. Spreadsheets connect with one of the core tenets of everything about this channel, and that is they allow you to be practical. Whatever you're trying to achieve, if you are achieving it in a practical fashion, you are doing it right. It is as simple as that. Unless you're looking at beauty. That would fall within purviews of your philosophy. We just stick to the practical problems. You lagged? Welcome back. Which does tend to lag, doesn't it? Quick reminder to y'all, if you have been watching for a hot second, you may want to consider hitting a refresh from time to time. Twitch is just like that. Unlike on some Twitch channels, you will not immediately be bombarded with an advert just for refreshing here, because we run the mid-rolls instead. So if you do feel like the Twitch stream might be a bit delayed, you may want to consider doing that. But that only affects a small number of people. Now I got only had as long as possible. But I know there's more enemies here. I should really clean them up. It'll make it easier to navigate. They're all split up. Okay, it wasn't actually that bad. I'm moaning for nothing. Oh, we got a shiny. Is that another rare crate? Wow, someone needs to redefine rare. Yoink. I'd have a look at how much booster I've stacked up, but I have a bit of boosters. Over a month of each booster at the moment. I had a login reward for another week of each just today. Hey dude, can you show your levels build? Yeah, looks like Solancy's way ahead of you there. Link to you all of my levels videos, so you can absolutely check those out. I've got this build, many others, explanations, the whole shebang for you to play with right there. I got you covered on YouTube because I am a YouTuber first and foremost. I do the Twitch streams, 9 hours a week of them, minimum. But YouTube is where the majority of my focus goes. You'll find guides galore, especially for Lavos over there. Hildren, former or Hildren? I guess I'll take Hildren. Yep. That seems to be the pick right there. Well, you get curious when you Arcanine here? Yeah, so the reason they pop up is because someone in your squad hasn't actually scanned all the Curious down. Once that Curia has been scanned by everyone in the squad, Golden Instinct will not pick it up. So, if it's picking it up, encourage people to actually go out and scan it, takes that off your radar. It's why I went out and scanned all the Curious down with Golden Instinct, is so that it would never proc on them again. Never. Seriously, that was the reason I did it. Alright, let's use the Revenant one. Golden Instinct's personal, Arcanine takes the whole squad into consideration. Oh, right, sorry, yeah, it's Golden Instinct. Yeah. It's Arcanine that covers it for anyone in the squad. It's Golden Instinct is just you. Very good catch on that, Elliot, my bad. Do I have a Curia hunting guide? I do not, because there is actually a perfectly good one over on Steam. A picture guide rather than a video walkthrough. That Steam one is the one that I used. It just works. So honestly, I'd say just check that out. Just check that out. There are some things I won't make guides for because the best guide that you'll ever need already exists. I can't do better than best. Opinion on Paris Prime? I don't have much of an opinion on it, I'll be honest with you. It doesn't really cause me to have much of an opinion. What with the Nataric already existing, it just evokes very much the same kind of feeling. It's like, well, the Nataric already exists, you know? What more do I need to think about it? Oh, that reacted spawned in a little bit awkward spot. Let's grab it. There we are. Yoink. Oh, and look at that. Increase in range and strength. Don't mind if I do.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
What's my favourite guide ever? Favourite guide? As in favourite guide I've made? Or favourite guide that anyone's ever made? Because that's it's two variants of the same question there. I'm not sure which one you're on about. And I don't know if I have a favourite guide of my own. I'm not sure. I mean, my guide on Y levels was very much from the heart.
The enemy is broken. Well done.
Yeah.
We'll get to extraction.
Just farm a few more kills on this Incarnate. Doesn't work as well if the Incarnate runs out, so it will just exit the mission. Up. A Bulwark piece, why not? Since the damage changes, have I changed my loadouts much? Honestly, no. The only real change is that wherever I've used radiation before, I have switched away from it. But it's only really radiation that I've taken out. Blast has had more of a place, but it's still a bit of a niche place. Blast does come across a bit niche to make it work. Like, it's plenty of places it works, but it's more specific. Etechodoc's the best guide ever? I did unlist that one, right? Tell me I unlisted that one. That one is cringe. Last Torrid goes pretty hard. I mean, anything Torrid goes pretty hard. Torrid goes pretty hard. What would I say are the best top 5 frames currently? The top 5 frames. How does one define that? I mean, Lavos is amazing, so write that down. But honestly, it comes down to just what frames fit your playstyle. If you want heavy tanks, Lavos, Nidus, Revenant, Rhino, Naros. If you're wanting weapons platforms, with utility alongside them. You can be looking at things like Hydroid, Mirage, Sarin, that kind of thing. If you're wanting stealth frames, you've got Ashe, you've got Octavia, you've got Wukong, you've got Vara, you've got Loki. You're wanting crowd control frames, you've got Corey, you've got Vauban. And I'm just touching the surface. It really comes down to what do you prefer to play. The best frames in the game are the frames you enjoy, and the worst frame in the game is Caliban. Even if you enjoy him. That's just a fact. That's how it shakes up, really.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yep. I ain't lying about the Caliban thing, yeah. I ain't lying about him. Straight up, worst frame. He could be good, he isn't. Simple as that. And I know there are people who enjoy him, and I know there are people like, but you can do these things with him. Everything he does can be done better, and he's clunky as hell. It appears we have some people from a different universe here today, so welcome from Universe CrossFit. Those of you saying, but Caliban is the best frame in the game. Yup, you have slipped through to the other side, where we do not have a very overpowered Caliban, we have quite the opposite. Welcome on in. I don't know if your credit card will work here, but if it does, you are still welcome to subscribe. We do not discriminate against people from a different universe. I hope your universe also has tea, otherwise you're going to be very confused as to what my logo is all about. Welcome on in. I give you videos very helpful. You are very welcome, dude, and welcome on into stream too. Multiverse theory exists. I mean, can you think of another reason people like Caliban so much? I can't. I can't. Oh, there's no time travelers. No. Multiverse, maybe. Time travel? Nah. Nah. Time travel's just multiversing to a universe that seems to be either behind or ahead of yours. It ain't time travel. Different verse.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
What do I think are the best non-incarnate primaries? So bored of charging them. Tenet Glaxion is a really good one if you don't want to think about charging up weapons. It just works straight out the gate. So that's a nice one to use. You can use Cedo, that one works well. Fulman Prime, that one works well as well. There's a variety of different Kuva weapons you could try out too. Oh, see, the Kuva and Tenet weapons... Oh, it's not listed. Oh, wow. That was nice, I think. Yeah, Kuva and Tenet weapons do amazing in general for what they're supposed to be. Absolutely. But the Fulman Prime just slaps. It's no incarnate weapon, but if you're actively going for not incarnate, Fulman Prime, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. The only real downside is that sometimes it can be a pain to get it scaling up. So if you have a long break in gameplay for any reason, say that can happen in disruption missions especially, then it runs into problems. But that's about it. That is really about it with the Fulman. How does the Tenet Glaxion compare to the Incarnate Torrid? Torrid is stronger. Fact. But Torrid requires charging, Torrid requires going up to Incarnate, and I don't know what it is, but I just somehow gel with the Glaxion more. I think it's partly because of just the charging aspect, but I just gel with it more. But the Torrid is objectively superior. Objectively. Is spamming exterminate missions better than doing a longer mission? Pretty much yes, because you see here, we did it in less than 3 minutes. Whereas if we did a longer mission, you're talking endless missions. Survival, we've got a relic open not even 1 every 5 minutes because there's downtime between. Drop start in 6 minutes, y'all. Drop start in 6 minutes.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Why can't you gain Twitch drops? Because they start in 6 minutes. I do appreciate y'all being here nice and punctual. I really do appreciate that. Not just a rhyme for the drops sometime in the future. You're right here on it. That's good. Walk on each and every single one of you. There are going to be people who are going to be the exact opposite of punctual. They'll arrive at 9:30. Well, beyond 9:30. Be like, oh, I can't get the drop in time now. It's like, yeah, it's half-hour watch time within 2 hours. You can't watch for 5 seconds and get it. Gotta be here on time. Telling you drop start in 6 minutes? I'm telling you they start in 5 minutes now. The passage of time. It is real. Time is not an illusion. Unless you're in a black hole. Then it gets a bit weird. Ask a scientist. But not me, a different scientist, please. Ask a physicist. They might sell you something string theory. What's good at melee frame? The big ones I would go for would be Varuna, Valkyr, and I know the name, Kalervo. Those were the big ones that come to mind in terms of melee options. There are plenty of others, but those are the top 3 that come to mind straight away. Alright, we're done here. Let's just navigate out. Okay, those barrels are in the way. Annoying. Hello, Monsieur. I'm here to ask a question. Just started my first Sister of Parvos. Got 10 Archoplasma. Is the weapon good? Absolutely, yeah. As far as shotguns go, it is a Blapper Slapper 9000. Dial it up to the lines with some good old galvanized mods. Status prime your enemy if you really want to go that far. I recommend trying it from time to time. And just obliterate them and everything behind them. The Archoplasmor is a to whom it may concern type weapon. Those in the general vicinity. It's also a gun that bounces. Which I understand that Wash is not very happy with. But hey, who cares about him? That's old RVB. I think it was Wash. Alright, T12 Radiant. Let's throw it in. Bruno's brilliant. Dive into combat and hit it with your face. Yeah, pretty much. Brook, if you want to get complicated. I'm not a huge fan of Brook. And as much as he is a melee frame, he's entirely focused on his Exalted for the melee. So if someone wanted to use anything else, that's not Brook. But do as you do. Got impact 25% as a primer. Is that good? When you say primer, as in for a primer weapon, you can make it work. It's not what I would pick, because I don't like impact on a weapon in general like that, but you can make it work. The Progenitor isn't the end of the world when it comes to making a primer weapon happen. Okay, the one guy I was properly shooting at went invulnerable and all the others died behind me. How long did it take to find your weapons? You know, I'm not entirely sure I know how to answer that question. Really not entirely sure, sorry. Kind of off topic, you're following in versus Spain. I am not, no. I'm just entirely disconnected from football, always have been. Been to a football match once, did not enjoy the experience. That was that for me. I know that Scotland seems to be upset about England getting to where England is, but you know, Scotland's always upset with us, so we'll leave them to it.
Well done, Tenno. Your pellet is opened.
Relic opened. 75 of the kills on this Furious. I'm going to keep on just throwing it at these enemies almost to the point of failure, but that's what happens when you got an unfinished Incarnate. It doesn't do the full power. But it will be good. Soon. Stop going invulnerable when I shoot you. It's cheating. Only players are supposed to do that. There we are. I'll just get out of this mission. Get the other 16 and other ones. Drops are on. They should be starting in the next minute, if not already active. Probably in the next minute. We have a reward even staying before it. For the drops, yeah, you may need to refresh your stream.
And so we
Alright, Sil, can we have a new pinned message? Drop should be active now. So if you could pin refresh stream, please. Refresh stream for drops. Yo, Zorarex, welcome on in, raiding with your party A there. Welcome to the channel. Cheers, Sil. Much appreciated. Alright, let's roll this through again. Double check my trace. Oops. My bad. And I slightly ran out of space there. Let's see. I've got some relics which I don't have many of, so they're probably valuable. Let's spend some of these traces because I've kind of accidentally hit the cap. My bad. My bad. Oops. Heat inherit question. How do you maximize it? Understand the mechanics, but for your second weapon, do you still want high heat? Do you want bullet holes? Put as many procs as you can. So it's not quantity of procs, because you still need the base damage to be there behind it, Dunk. The idea to maximize heat inherit, if you're going down that road, is the first proc that you apply needs to come from a very highly bonus weapon, so lots of heat percentage. And then all subsequent procs you want from high damage sources, but you still need enough heat chance to actually land the heat procs. Because if you have a really high damage weapon but it doesn't land heat, you're not using heat inherit. If you have a lot of heat procs, but your damage is tiny, then you're applying a huge bonus to nothing at all, which is still nothing at all. Heat inherit isn't just an auto win, you do need to work with it. Yeah. I do apologise if I'm missing any messages today. We have got over 1,000 people here in the stream at the moment, which, first of all, hi, and welcome in every single one of you. Second, if I do miss your message, feel free to just pop it in again a moment or two later. Don't do it straight away, you know, there is going to be a little bit of stream delay, there is a little bit of reply time, but if I do miss it entirely, just try again, I will get to you. In amongst all of the obliteration we are doing. Inherits the percentage? It inherits the heat percentage, yes. So if you have a weapon with plus 300% heat bonus, very achievable these days, you apply a heat proc with that, and then you have a weapon with just 10% heat bonus, and apply another proc, that another proc will actually get a 300% heat bonus, not the 10%. Because it inherits the bonus of the first proc applied. And that stays until the heat proc runs out entirely. Something to do with the way the refreshing mechanic works just causes that. But the damage isn't carried over, so any damage bonus is specific per proc you apply. And the crit's same again, all of that lot. It's the heat bonus that gets inherited. I'm going to pick the Octavia piece. The others are all just weapons. For the Galaxian, is Viral Heat or Corrosive Blast better? Depends on the faction you're against. Corrosive is obviously not going to be helpful if you're not against armoured enemies. Viral Heat is very strong, but with the Galaxian you will end up with a lot of viral due to the innate cold. So you'll want a heat progenitor if you're going to do that. Otherwise it will be a bit on the weak side for the heat. Unless you've got a lot of heat bonus from, say, Lavos, because Lavos keeps winning. Would Blast still be better than Viral if can full strip map? Blast and Viral are two very different things. Pick based on what your weapon's doing and what the rest of your setup is doing. They are two very different things. Alright, let's go for the Nidus one again, because I can. I've got the traces. So let's spend it, spend it, spend it. N7. You don't know why, but for some reason you read my name as Kekinja? Kekingear? Alright. Fair enough. Do I have exclamation mark watch time? I mean, you can use the command, yeah. Is there a way to know your timer for things, for drops on? Yeah, so when you click at the top right, assuming you're on the desktop, at the top right you've got your profile, your icon. When you do the drop down menu, it should show your drops progress. If it doesn't just show it there, you can go fully into your drops inventory. Open it in a new tab so you don't lose the stream whilst you're at it. You can check your progress there. If you notice your progress is not going up, if you've been on the stream for a couple minutes and there's not even 1%, refresh your stream. This is very, very important because Twitch is a small indie company
Cracked open.
funded by Amazon, and that means they have no funding at all. So if you do find your drops are not going forwards, refresh to get it started again. I don't know why it breaks. I don't think Twitch knows why it breaks. Just keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on it. It's like how in Warframe you see if the host is leaving a mission, because if they do, that's going to be a migration. You might not want to deal with that. Looked nice 8 months ago? Yeah, but then Twitch twitched.
The enemy is broken. Well done.
There is a theory as to why things on the internet seem to somehow just keep getting worse, but let's not go down that road. Bit too negative in my liking right now. Just a little bit. Yo, Shoshin!
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop indeed. Shoshin, thank you very much for resubscribing with your Prime up onto 4 months on the stream here. Maru, thank you very much for continuing your support here. I'm going to go the full win one this time. Mix it up. Shoshin, cheers.
Oh.
Much appreciated. How do you check your drop progress so far? So, if you're on desktop, then you click your profile icon at the top right of the screen. Not of my stream, but of the actual Twitch website itself. And in the menu that comes down, it should show your drops progress there. If it doesn't, then open up your drops and rewards from that same menu. And that should show you your progress on this Twitch drop. Again, best to open that in a new tab if you can. If you're on the Twitch app, may God have mercy on your soul, or some other deity you may wish to pray to, because the Twitch app terrifies me. Good luck with that. Yeah. Hydrate as well. Cheers, cheers. How many Harry chassis do I have? A few. A few. N7, upgrade, yo yo yo. That was Cream Soda Riley with their Prime joining into the channel proper there with that lovely blue sub badge next to your name. Thank you very much for that. And welcome on in proper. Enjoy all the benefits that come with that. F5 say, is it common knowledge that corrosive is bad now? Nope. I can back the claim up with math if it isn't common knowledge yet. Yeah, no, corrosive is not bad now. It is not as important as before, but it is not bad now. Yeah. Keep viral has gotten stronger. Slash viral, weaker. But corrosive is not bad. Nice cup you have? It is a nice cup, isn't it? Exclamation mark merch, you can get one yourself as well, absolutely. It comes in a variety of different sizes and a variety of different styles as well. You can get the classic logo, you can get the Snackmuck logo, you can get one with the Let's Solve Practical Problem quote on the reverse side as well, in small, medium and large. Is it a cup or mug? It's a mug. Cups have a more rounded bowl shape to them, mugs have the straight down sides. At least that's my understanding. Someone's going to tell me I'm wrong on that, but that's what I've been taught. It always seemed like a good enough distinction to me. I love how some of you who have been here less than an hour are using the watch time command, as if it's like a surprise. Ooh, already been here 50 minutes. Fair do. Ain't nothing wrong with it, it's just kind of funny to me. Just a little funny. What's my favourite Kuva weapon?
Cracked open. Finish your
Probably-
mission to find out what's inside.
I'd probably say Kuvazar, not for myself, but because I give it to my on-call crew. And I mean just, yeah, the way they use it, just the Obliterator 9,000, 10,000 in their hands. 26% on your drop, nice, nice. A few minutes in, not so many minutes to go. Because you only need to watch for 30 minutes and you get the drop today. Maybe 30 minutes plus if Twitch does Twitch things, but around 30. Again, keep an eye on your drops, y'all. Keep an eye on your drops. If things are all working properly, some people should be approaching about 30% done now. That trusts Twitch to be working properly, so keep an eye. There's plenty of time to claim it during the stream in case things do bug out a bit, but once it's gone, it's gone. Running so fast? Yeah, we got speed boost. We got a Volt on the squad. For those of you who play MTG, Volt is basically a 10 red mana spell and just throws Ultra Haste on everything. Haste, Triple Strike, and all the good stuff. Seppuku the God say, hello Ken, with which Warframe you recommend for new players? I mean, start with any one that you start with. Going on from there, Rhino is very accessible early game, but he is also a little bit of a crutch frame. But he is very accessible if someone wants to try it out. Absolutely there. Otherwise, just go for the ones they can access. I would say the bigger focus should be unlocking more of the game to have options. How does my Lavos have such long range on his second ability? So I run a very high range Lavos to begin with. I do also get some Fisher bonuses during these missions. When that hits, you'll see my cape goes all glowy, and that means I'm having double the range. But usually it's because I'm just running a lot of range anyway. Lavos is a very range-loving frame. Give him range. He deserves it. Okay, someone picked that. There we go. Just got to Tiger Rank, or about to do the mastery quest for it. Any tips? I don't remember the number that Tiger Rank is, sorry. I can't give you any tips about knowing the exact one you're on. If it's not 9 or 19 or one of the late 20s, you can just slam into it, you'll be fine. Zentos a Heckhead, got Kuva Sobek, and Twitch took the message off screen. What do I put on my Sobek if it already has radiation with my Lavos? I'm not sure I quite follow your exact question there. I recommend you actually check out my guide to the Kuva Sobek though. That should cover you everything you need to know about the Sobek. If that doesn't answer, I might need to have a better understanding as to your question, sorry. Come on, give me those headshots. There we are. Yummy, yummy headshots. And 100! Alright, finally we can do something with that Ankanon. This has been the most inefficient way to do it, but I suppose doing it alongside other things? Technically its own efficiency. Question regarding Carl missions. Can increase rank of him by doing those side objectives? Rank? No. No. The rank goes up every week you complete a mission. So you just get more stock from the side objectives, not rank. But I do recommend getting the stock anyway, until you picked up every unique item from the store. Especially getting yourself, probably 2 Stein Axes, one to use and one to subsume. Because, you know, Helmeth important. Helmeth important. Oops.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now
Huzzah! Enemy broken. Very, very good. Oh. Made it. Wonder what to put on the Sobek if it has radiation already for status. But, again, when you say radiation already, have you gone for radiation progenitor? If so, build your weapon like I advise in my Kuva Sobek guide. If you're talking radiation from not progenitor and wondering what progenitor, then my progenitor suggestions in the Kuva Sobek guide apply. So either which way, you should be watching my Kuva Sobek guide and it should be answering the questions you have. Really should be. Or if you need to understand what elements work, then my elements guide. Either which way, I've got you covered on the elements. I'm not sure what you're trying to do niche-wise. Am I trying to get a specific prime part from these relics? Not really, no. I'm opening up the relics I have available to get a whole bunch of prime parts for ducats to trade with Barrow. Although if I get valuable things along the way, then I'll just trade those to other players. Any prediction in the upcoming TennoCon? I imagine it's going to involve Warframe. I could be wrong on that, but I think I'm pretty safe in saying it's going to involve Warframe. Should you keep non-prime Warframes until you've subsumed them to the helmet system? Yes. Absolutely. And I with Hydrate. Last ability. That's all out now. TennoCon will probably also have Soulframe. Ooh, you know, you could be right on that. You could be right. Do I prefer Operator or Drifter? I prefer Operator, just because of the way I was introduced to the game and the playthrough of it. From my perspective, we were Operator, we remain Operator. I know there's a whole, well actually they're the one and the same now, but Operator is Operator. Drifter was someone else. It's the way that it was for me in going through the game, so that's why I picked it that way. Is magnetic a viable progenitor element? Yes. If you do not need a specific element for a specific build, like heat for heat viral to really empower it, then magnetic is a very safe and very effective one. It gives you, of course, magnetic. It can also cause electric procs against shielded and overguarded units, which further enhances your galvanized aptitude and similar. I realise I forgot to do the Incarnate thing. Oopsie. It's just a safe pickup. What rim stats for Furious Incarnate? Depends on your build, depends on what you're looking to do with it. You'll notice I'm still actually upgrading the Furious Incarnate, so I don't have a build to showcase on that. But I recommend you check out my guide to what makes a good Riven mod. I cover that there, so you have the answer there, not just for the Furious, but for every Warframe weapon, whatever you're doing. On mobile, don't see a bar or anything, a refresh 3 times kind of bum, so it could be me. If you're on mobile, if you're on mobile, Twitch Mobile, the Twitch app, I'm not sure where it shows the drops. If you're on iOS, I don't know if you can get the drops. You might need to watch the stream through your browser instead on your phone, rather than the Twitch app. It's a thing. It's a thing. Is there a real difference between Operator and Drifter in gameplay? Aside from fashion, the Drifter is visually taller, but I don't think that has any real implications. Yeah, if you're watching iOS Twitch app, then drops don't work. Well, they shouldn't. But if you're watching on any other platform, or if you're watching on the browser on your iPhone, then you should be okay with drops. Should be on browser. Why is my logo a cup? The teacup and spanner is a way of kind of encapsulating the very nature of the channel, the analytical side of it, the spanner, and the what's it, nut for the handle, and then the teacup. I love tea. I drink tea like it's pretty much water, although I am out of tea right this second, so now we have actual water. Yeah. Yep. If you use the iOS app, you have to claim them on your PC. Okay, I wasn't sure if you could actually get them. Some people say you can't. I'll be honest, I'm not fully clued in on it. It's some stupid contract legalese stuff. It's daft. Just make sure you do claim it before the end of the stream. Claim it before the end of the drop cycle to make sure you do definitely get it. Mirror we are not microwaving tea for 30 seconds. That is not how this works. What kind of tea is my favourite? I prefer to have a nice black tea, an English breakfast, with a little bit of milk, no sugar. That's my favourite. And it's got to be properly brewed too, you know. None of this, oh, dip in the tea bag, take it out again, just a little bit of the light brown colour in there. Ew, no. A proper brew. Minimum 3 minutes. For most teas, it's probably 4 or 5 minutes to get a good infusion going. Freshly boiled water. Alright, no messing around. You can get plenty of good from it. What's my opinion on mint tea? Not a huge fan. I'll be quite honest, not a huge fan, but to each their own. My preference is just my preference. It's not like it's inferior, it's just not for me. I do broadly drink decaf tea rather than caffeinated. I mean, you see how active I am already. Certainly if you watch some of my other streams, I do get a little bit animated at times. Now imagine that with a whole bunch of caffeine, with the amount of tea I drink. That would not be good. Been there, done that. So I normally have decaf for my tea. I have caf like once every few weeks. Stop being invulnerable, it's cheating. That's my biggest pet peeve, aside from reactant being reactant, but in just general Fisher missions, my biggest pet peeve is the enemies being invulnerable for so long. Not gonna lie.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
Neomon left saying a few people I know watch on the phone and claim on their PC. Alright, fair do. Why Twitch decided to make such a complicated system, I don't understand. There's going to be some contractual thing behind it. It always comes down to contracts and it's always silly. But it's there. Hell, it might not even be a Twitch fault directly. It could be something that Apple stipulates. Again, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, different teas need to be brewed different ways. Absolutely correct, yeah. Wait, it should be happening right now. If by it you mean the drops, then yes. If you're not making drops progress, refresh your stream. It also means if you've got other streams open, that can interfere with drops, just because of Twitch being Twitch. So yes, if you want the drop, and it's not currently progressing, close off other Twitch streams. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I want you watching me anyway. And refresh. If you're at 70%, that sounds just right. The drop started about 70% ago. So yeah, if you're at 70%, you're bang on. And of course, if you arrived after the drop started, after the 2000 hours just gone, then, well, you know, you arrived late. Oh, we're all out of those ones, so let's switch it up to Vectis and stuff. Sure, why not? Would I say that Grendel is fine for beginning Steel Path? I mean, you can use any frame in Steel Path, genuinely. It comes down to your builds. Your builds and your skill. Builds and skill. Oh, I didn't do the Furious thing again. Shit. Generally, Apple doesn't like other companies having the ability to do stuff with their devices. Most smartwatches, blah blah blah, can't operate 100% on devices. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. I personally don't use Apple products for basically anything. I don't have a reason to. To each their own, but again, I've never had a reason to. The only time I've ever worked with Apple products is when I've been forced to, such as at previous jobs where Apple products were what was there to be used. I don't know why I'm even shooting that, I didn't need to.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your
You didn't do that? You may have misclicked. You may have been trying to see profile or something. It do be like that. Hello, welcome on in. Those of you just arriving, drops are active at the moment. We also have a raffle going at the moment. The raffle will be drawn at the very end of the stream. Drops are running until 10 PM UK, which is a little over 1.5 hours. And you just need to watch for half an hour-ish to get the drops. I say ish because Twitch breaks. That's not an enemy, that one's the enemy. Oops. Come on, give me this guy. Little bit of input lag there, my bad. Alright, now it's giving me a marker. Well, as a drop, it is a Dax Shorzin. A Dax Shorzin. That is a decoration and a playable instrument, which you can use both in the Orbiter, and you can use it in missions too. Your jam on. How do you enter the raffle? You enter the raffle very simply by typing !ticket and nothing else into the chat there. That'll give you a ticket, the bot will let you know you've received a ticket, and then it's just a case of waiting for the draw. The winner will be announced at the end of the stream, will be announced on my Discord, and I will send a Twitch DM to the winner. As long as you have your DMs open, you need them open. I'll send a Twitch DM to the winner to let them know, hey, you've won, you've got 24 hours to claim. Is there a reason we can't mod exalted weapons in navigation? Because you just haven't done that yet. That's all. It's not like there's a law reason or anything, it's just you haven't implemented it. Why is that only... That's a scam. 65 ducats. Ugh. I know why it is that, but it's still sad to see each time. Oh well. What a gold isn't a gold. I wish we could switch between look configs on the navigation. Yeah. Not as big a focus for me, but I guess, yeah. Right. This done. Tab 1 seems most useful to me right now. Kill 30 enemies afflicted with 4 more sales effects. Well, I mean, you've come to the right guy. Can you show me my Revenant Prime? I'm not looking to have a look at people's revs at the moment. Not looking to have a look at that right now, thanks. Oh, the Exterminator's rolled out. Alright, let's quick peek back to normal side of the world. Has it got... Oh, there's a new Exterminator over there. Yeah. Switch it up to those. When the drops arrive, so 30 minutes. So the drops are active at the moment. Once you've watched for 30 minutes and Twitch confirms, yep, you've earned the drop, you claim it, and they'll send it through to your Warframe account. You do need to make sure your Twitch and Warframe accounts are connected. If they're not already connected, go through that and then you'll receive the drops you've not got yet. Very simple stuff. Is Sabotage that much slower? With the lift sabotage does have a bit of a process to it. So I've tended to avoid that one. Drops here? Drops are active, absolutely. For a Dax, Shores in no less. And whilst people pick their relic, I'll just quickly show you. Very quickly show you. Here it is right here. This is the Dax Shores in. And we're gone. Cool, that was your preview. That's what you get. That was it. We'll come back to that one after this mission. We'll take a quick break from the relic cracking to once again have a look at that Shores in properly. Whabam! You gotta love the low levels for just obliterations. Sometimes it's nice to remind ourselves just how strong we're supposed to be with those. Sure, they're level 15 or so enemies. They deserve it. Whilst you are here, if you do enjoy the stream, if you do enjoy all that I do here in the Warframe community, with the streams, with the videos, and of course, if you enjoy having the drops here too, consider supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button. If you are indeed able to drop your Prime over here, that means you can subscribe for free using your Amazon Prime. That is right. Every single Prime account has a free Twitch sub just waiting to be used every single month. So if you do want to support the stream, go ahead and hit that there. And it also takes away all of the ads in the process. And believe you me, Twitch ads can be damn annoying. They really can be. So, you know, it's worth it. It's worth it. Is there a specific reason as to why you're doing relics instead of, say, Steel Path Void Cascade? Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Void Cascade. I'm just not really a fan of it. As for why are we not doing that Relic Fisher, if there is one up there at the moment, again, not a fan of it, still wanting the ducats here. I like the Barrow-Katia shop this week. It was nice to have a brand new mod, yeah. Nice to have a brand new mod. Must admit, your frame feels basic but also like super cool at the same time. I suppose you mean about my fashion. I'm not really one for fashion, I'm the practical guy. Fashion ain't me. Yo, Guillaume, thank you very much for gifting a sub over to Shaq. I am. Shaq, enjoy that lovely sub gift there from Guillaume. Make sure you say thank you to them for that. Guillaume, cheers. Alright. As I said, we're going to take a... Oh. Hey, look, it's coming through. It's coming through right on the 30-minute mark as well. Absolutely perfect. Dax is Shorzin. Boom. That's how easy it is. That is how easy it is to get the drop, which means any of you who are watching right from the moment the drop started, you'll see that coming through as well now. So let's give you a little taste of what that is exactly. Let's quickly pause off the out of game music. That's what you get. That's the instrument available to you. You can use this as a decoration on your orbiter. You can play this in your orbiter. You can play it in missions. You can have it play it automatically for you. You can have it go through anything like. I mean, doesn't that sound nice? Nice and chill. Bro, so sad, but it's so emotional too. So emotional. Smiles from Duran? No, that is Leaves from the Vine. That's from Avatar. That is Leaves from the Vine. I do have a few other codes saved, but that particular code there, exclamation mark, Shorzin code, and it is available for you. If you wanted something perhaps a little bit nicer, I think, is this the one? That's not the one I wanted. Sorry, 1 second. Here I have other codes, other ones to run. I just need to find where I saved them. That is. Shorzin. There we go. Bit confused, what's the actual Warframe drop? This instrument I'm playing right now. Literally this instrument on your screen. This black, gold and white, beautiful piece. Your Warframe can play it. In mission, out of mission, you can put it as a decoration on your ship to sit there looking pretty. You can play Guitar Hero Warframe, yeah. You can have it autoplay, or you can just have the notes come down, you play it yourself, or just free play. Absolutely. Best music ever. It is a lovely track, isn't it? Is Sleeping in the Cold Below also on the songs? Well, this is the thing, I'm importing codes which have been put together to make this music. So if you have the code, you can just import it. There is no having to see if it's actually available or not. You can just put it there. I'm trying to see if I have that one. I don't think I have that one. I had a whole bunch of them at one point. I think that one has slipped out of my access here. Yeah. Didn't save that one. Oh well. There are a number of different codes you can have. And yeah. Buffoon does have you covered better than I ever could. I actually forgot I put that command there, but that command is absolutely correct. Exclamation mark Shorzin. Buffoon has you covered far better than I ever could when it comes to putting music onto Warframe. They are the music man. I am just some dude on the internet who knows a thing or two. So that is the drop that is available today. And it's not the only Shorzin in the game. You can get a variety of different ones. Just give you quick little peekerinos at some of those. This is just one of the ones available. There is a whole selection of different Shorzins. This is the one we're getting today. But there's variations like a bass instrument you can have. Nice grungy electric. You can have something of a similar variety, but with a different flavour to it. Or if you wanted something completely off the wall, just entirely different, because why not? Why not? Oh, I should probably switch that back, because otherwise that's going to be my default animation now. What is a Mimic Shorzin? Mimic Shorzin is a standard Shorzin, much like the Dax or Dawn, but it copies your Warframe's colours. That's what it does. Otherwise has the same kind of sound to it. Absolutely. Let's switch that back to the Dax one. Dax one has permanent style to it. Permanent. You off already, X-Wolf? Alright, take care. That away, David. Cheers, cheers. Ooh. Appreciated. Brunei, at least you know a thing or two? Yeah, fair do. I do try to know at least a thing or two, yep. I do try to know a thing or two. Yeah, for those of you who've joined us within the last 30 minutes or so, your drops should be running at the moment. You can check them with your drops and gifts inventory on Twitch by opening up the main menu at top right, or wherever it is on the app. For those of you who joined us more than 30 minutes ago, you should have that drop in your inventory now. If not, you might need to refresh a stream because sometimes Twitch just breaks. It do that. Technology is hard. Heck, just be like that. Oh, I feel like I am actually just running behind the vault picking up the loot, but hey, you know what? It's low-level missions, that's what happens. And suddenly I'm ahead. Okay then. It do be like that.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll
You're 56% for your drop? Nice, over halfway there. Not even 15 minutes left for you to get it. Because it's only half-hour watch. And it's a completely free shorts in. Just like that. You don't need to follow the channel, you don't need to subscribe to the channel. I recommend both, of course. Follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, join the raffle. Never know, you might get some more platinum. Buy yourself another Shawzen. But if that's not your persuasion, if you'd rather just watch and go, fair enough then. That is completely allowed. Oh, sorry, no, Caster's telling me it is mandatory, you have to give me your money now. Oh, I see. I misread that fine print. I could have sworn it said the drops were free to everyone, but if it turns out you do actually have to subscribe, my bad, sorry. I guess Caster's just going to have to pay for all 2,381 subs right now. Thank you, Caster, for offering to do that. Oh. Did I make a video on the grind times for Citrine? Yes, actually, yeah. I don't know if !Citrine should give you the link to that one, but I have definitely done a video on the grind for Citrine. Yep, there it is. How long is Citrine's farm? And the extras there. Boom. It's the first video on it. Got you covered. If you ever win platinum, it goes to the slots. Understandable. I assume you mean Warframe slots and not like some kind of weird platinum casino, but yeah. Atriosity saying you may need to complete a mission for the drop to go through if you're currently playing Warframe. There is that, yeah, just general account refreshes that happen when you finish a mission or just close and reopen again, yeah. Alright, let's see, what one have I got? Basically none of, or very few of. A4, cool, that's possibly valuable, let's just upgrade it. It might not actually be valuable, but I have so few of them, it's worth a shot. Goblin said, I believe I started viewing Ken with a how long it takes to farm any frame video. There's the thing, I've done 2 of those. Because I did one back in 2021 and then another 2023. So, depends which one of those you saw, actually. Because there was either the one with Nidus as the farmer in the wheat field, and the little maggot on his shoulder, or it was the one with Runa leaning on a pitchfork with good old overalls on. Both of those very silly and yet very fitting thumbnails, I think. That Varuna stance just worked. I had to put it in. Had to use it. Absolutely had to. Oh, can't kill that one. Just gonna casually jog down here, don't mind me. Warframe feels very different when you've not got the speed boost stacked to 11. There we go. A lot of enemies over this way. And a Black Bee area. That was successful. Oh, that was really unfortunate timing. Just shoved that straight into a nullifier. Stop talking about farming. This isn't Warframe. Oh, isn't War Farm? Yeah, that's a farm game. It's a looter shooter. Rise and grind. Make the good Lotus proud. Always ask yourself, did you grind enough today? The answer is always, you could have done more. Oh hey, I don't have this tome. Neat. That's unusual for me. And there is an iron sculpture over here. Well, yes please. I will happily abandon everything else I'm doing to just go grab that. New player here. Is every Warframe good till the end game? Or there some have to get early to be good at the end game? Every Warframe can go to end game in one way or the other. Some have a more difficult time in different aspects. Caliban is pretty terrible, but aside from Caliban, you can work with everything. Some Warframes are squishier, but in exchange they bring power and utility. Others are more resilient, but that doesn't mean they're only a tank. Even the classical only a tank that is Lavos. So if we can get a check on language. Just because key combos. So. Here's dude. Any second. Alright, anyway, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's English only on the channel here because we can't moderate other languages. Twitch arguing? Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, both myself and the moderators of this channel only know English, so we do kindly ask that you keep it to English on this channel. Other languages will be will have to be removed. We cannot moderate it. We don't know what you're saying. What ability allows you to mark collectibles in a mission? Does it also mark caches? It doesn't also mark caches. The one that's marking it for the whole squad like that, that is a Orican Eye air support. You get it with the Parallax landing craft from the Zaraman. Yeah. If you're having any difficulties with the drop percentage not going up, if it's paused somewhere or just not working out, then what you'll want to do is refresh your stream straight up. If you're on the app, close and reopen the app. If you're on a desktop, just refresh the page. I know it's slightly annoying, but it is what it is. How to play Shores in Dax. So to play the Shores in, what you need to do is you equip it first in your emotes. So I've got it here on slot 4. You can put it wherever you want. You just click the emote section, search for Shores in. If you own a Shores in, this will pop up. Once you have it selected, wherever you can use an emote, you just open up your emote wheel and select that Shores in emote that you just put in there. Simple as that. Simple as that. Does Parallax Eye ability mark the whole map or is it limited range? It is limited range. It is, I think, 150 meters. The we could have the exact range. I think it's 150 meters, but it is a straight line. It goes through all obstacles, all terrain. So if the map is a U shape, and it might be a 1,000 meter run round to the other spot, but it's only 150 across, then it will mark that item that's 1,000 meters away to run. It's a sphere, and you can use that to advantage to kind of carve out a whole large area in the map. It's very effective. It works very well with the Golden Instinct ability, because you can narrow down roughly where things are, and then pop the scan to get the exact markers very quickly. It's very effective when comboed like that. These are all not exactly what I'm looking for. Not exactly what I'm looking for. You know what? Let's do that one. Let's mix it up. Do a mission where we're not constantly dropping in and out, in and out, in and out. Let's do that for a bit. I got a Zylok one. Let's run that. Useful in Belly of the Beast. It's useful in a lot of places, yeah. Very itchy nose today. Might have a little bit of sunburn. Oops. Hey, thanks for the Shores in. Wishing you a good one. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed the Shores in and enjoy the rest of the stream as well. Also, I see Guillaume wanted us to switch up the music. Let me just grab that real quick. I wanted rock vocal. Cool. What's up? Bring speed over. Bring what you want. So we're switching over to this playlist. There we are. Low level maps are usually smaller. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. As for no growing power. There we are. So that'll be Mirror Lab if you could not bring growing power, just to assist Elio with the Nova build. I don't know if growing power actually affects the Nova build. I wonder. I remember there being some kind of interaction, but it might not be that. Might not be that then. I know there was something out there that has a edge case for negative strength Nova, but I might be wrong. Where's the bar for drops? When you open up the menu to the top right of your stream, the top right of the Twitch window, if you're on desktop, the menu that comes down from your profile icon should show you the drop progress. If it doesn't show there, then you'll need to go into your drops inventory. Click straight through to that from the menu. Now, Elio, I might be on old information. Might be on wrong information on that one, I'll be honest. I've not heavily researched Speedver. Is there a companion that can actually kill enemies? Yes. You can get Sentinels to kill enemies very handily using the Verglass weapon. Verglass you get from Nautilus, which you can buy from the in-game market for 75 platinum. It is often cheaper and better to get it from the in-game market than it is to buy it from players, which is why I recommend it that way, or you can farm it out yourself. Nautilus is Verglass, which you can put on any Sentinel once obtained, and you can put it onto mowers, is basically the Glaxion. Not Tenneglaxion, but the Glaxion given to a Sentinel. It's good. I can solo Steel Path missions, just walk around letting the Sentinel do the job. Slowly, compared to what we can do with Incarnants, but still effective. How do you actually find the Incarnate forms for the other weapons? If you mean the Incarnate adapters, except for the ones that come from the Zaraman, those Incarnate weapons just have them outright. For weapons which you upgrade with the adapters, they all come from the circuit on Steel Path. 5 of them are available each week, of which you can earn a max of 2. And it rotates around from week to week which ones are available. More information on the circuit, you can check out my guide to the circuit. D specifically commissioned a guide from me on the circuit. So I walked you through on that, absolutely. Just got here, what are you doing to prep for TennoCon? Because of the TennoCon Barra Relay, for those of you who have a digital ticket for TennoCon, this gives you access to his shop of every single item he has ever had. All of them. In one shop. Only available to those of you who get the TennoCon digital access one way or the other. So I'm farming up the ducats to get the value from that. That's what I'm prepping here. You just got 2 Achigara ribbons in a row? Oof. Sometimes it'd be like that, eh? Sometimes it'd be like that. Pop! Big blap the area. Yeah, I got a few of them. Verticality on this map is a little bit of a pain point for Lavos, as is the... excuse me, sorry. As it's changed to the minimap, you know, we work with it. We work with it. Are the drops only on PC or can you use on mobile Twitch too? So the mobile Twitch app on iOS, I'm told, gives progress, but you need to claim it on not the app. So you have to go onto a browser to claim it. Something to do with iOS contracts for apps. It's stupid legally stuff. No one likes it. But I'll see. Cheers. What you... Enjoy your music tracks. Where do you get the music you can use? I primarily use music from Streambeats. That's Stream Beats by Harris Heller. As I understand, their website where you're able to get the tracks is a little bit of a mishmash pain in the ass, but you can also get access to music through things like Spotify, YouTube Music, whatever Apple's variant of it is called. I don't care. Yeah, Stream Beats by Harris Heller. One of my predictions at TennoCon, I think there's going to be some Warframe at TennoCon. There might also be Rebecca, which could be cool. Maybe even some Megan, some Steve. And if we're very, very lucky, there might even be some Pablo. That would be nice. Well, let's check the drop. So you can check the drops inventory by opening up your Twitch menu by going to the top right. If you're on desktop, top right, click your profile picture, and you should see the drops in the info there. Otherwise, go to drops and rewards, I think it is, or drops and gifts. You'll see the word drops. It'll take you to the info. If you're on the app, may Darvo have mercy on your soul or something? I don't know. Something's going to have to save you from that. It ain't going to be me. That thing is not a practical problem. That's a Twitch problem. Cooper Stug? Just no. 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 Alright. 5 waves of defense completed. That took nearly twice as long as an exterminate mission, which is why we don't usually farm these for it, but hey. Bit of a change of scenery. Bit of a change of scenery. Using the app, it's not tracking properly? Oh, fun. Yeah. Twitch in browser, whether on mobile or not mobile, is almost usually better. Especially if you're on iOS. Just iOS has problems, apparently. Random relic, go. I don't know which one to pick, and I've only got seconds to do so. Random relic, go. I'm gonna go grab some of this loot that's dropped. I don't really need it, but I'm grabbing it because I can, because it's a looter shooter, so why won't I? How do you level up your level 30 Warframe? When you say level up, are you trying to apply a former to it? Are you wanting to add a polarity or increase the capacity from 30 to 60? Which is it you're trying to do? Sidekit's asking that. Mary Cox came over from your YouTube sub, dude. Hey, welcome on in. Hope you enjoy the stream just as much as you've enjoyed the YouTube videos. I mean, I presume you've enjoyed them if you're here. There's a possibility you've come over and just like, hey, I saw your YouTube videos. They suck. I'd rather that doesn't happen, but if that is the case, fair enough, I guess. It's very possible. I mean, some of them do suck, I'll be honest. Some of them do. I have occasionally put out videos that I have not been happy with. They are as good as they get. You're here because you enjoy them. Hey, there we are then. Thank goodness for that. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. So okay, it's 30 to 60. You can't level the Warframe anymore. Yeah, so you don't level up from 30 to 60 with Warframes. What you're looking at there is you need to use an upgrade called an Orokin Reactor. So you can either purchase them for Platinum, you can earn them a few ways in-game, but most people get a lot of them from Platinum. You can get them, for example, from the Nightwave store for cred. So with your Warframe of choice then, you open up your modding screen, and at the bottom there is the, I think it is just the upgrades button, and you use the Orokin Reactor to double the capacity permanently. So whether your Warframe is level 2, level 10, level 30, doesn't matter, it'll always have double the capacity. If it's low level at the moment, as you rank it up, it will continue to have double the capacity. Yeah. Is it under action button? Okay. Is 60 max? 60 is the max for the base capacity. You can also increase the capacity by the use of an aura mod. So that is the top mod slot. Very specific mods go there, like Dreamer's Bond. An aura mod adds capacity to your Warframe rather than taking it away. So with that, it's possible to get, on most frames, over 70 capacity. On Jade, even higher. That's because Jade is very special. Jade can have 2 auras. You started learning? Well, welcome on in. Welcome on in. If the dad jokes, you... work, vert at night. No. No, I will draw a line on that. As much as I will make jokes, that's absolutely fine. This is not a place for Twitch chat to turn into a whole bunch of dad jokes. The mods will absolutely time out people who start abusing just trying to get 5 minutes of fame with dad jokes. Because that clogs up the chat and takes away good conversation. When we've got people wanting to enjoy the stream, we'll just have genuine questions. The last thing we need is 5,000 crappy dad jokes from first page of Google results. What do I think of the Jade weapons? Jade's melee weapon is actually a really nice one. Very nice. I'm not as fussed about the other 2, but Jade's melee, I do like it. I do like it. No space on exclamation mark raffle. I think some mobile phones try putting that in there. You'll need to try that again, Dark Owl. Or just read what Syl sent for you. Syl's on it. Syl is always on it. Top mod. You love the Warframe aesthetic? I do too. Been here for years. Do not get tired of it. It's got such a varied aesthetic as well. Like, if you want to try a different view, different mission tile, it's just one planet away. One mission away. Don't even get me started on all the cosmetic variations as well. And yet, despite all of the aesthetic variability, it all still feels like it comes together. How does Mirror Ape have 100% damage? That... let's see. Possibly some kind of Doorclave thing. If they hit billions of damage moments, that'll do it. Because I'm not using a billion damage weapon. About how long does it take to get the Helminth? I don't know how long it takes to just get the Helminth. I don't measure it from 0, sorry. Mentioned earlier, subscribing to an Amazon Prime member will skip ads. How do I subscribe then? Through Amazon Prime or Twitch. You need to link your Twitch and Amazon accounts. And then you'll see that when you go to subscribe here on the Twitch channel, it'll say that you can subscribe with your Prime. So that will allow you then to subscribe for free to a channel of your choice. You can do that every single month. It doesn't automatically renew, I don't think. So you can subscribe to this channel here for free every single month of that. You don't see the option? Alright. It should be there. Someone who's recently subscribed with Prime. Those of you who do subscribe with Prime, because I'll be honest, I don't have Amazon Prime myself. Help us out on this one. What are we missing? Also, still, again, language check. Cheers. We only speak one language on the channel here, English. It's the only one we can moderate. Just all in English, please, on the messages. Cheers and thanks. There we go. Loki the Trickster God has just subscribed with their Prime. Welcome into the channel proper. Oh. Enjoy your lovely blue sub badge and all the benefits that come along with that there. Yeah, if you've used your Prime sub somewhere else this month, within the last 30 days that is, you won't be able to use it again until that old one expires. I'll grab this. Pick the star, use Prime sub. Yeah, others are showing that it's there. Goldie Hiroki, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcoming into the channel proper there. And we've got Kerbal Walter dropping it over here as well. Both of y'all. Thank you very much on that. Let me just quickly upgrade this Roleg. There we are. Cheers to both of you. Love it. Thank you very much. Yeah, when you click subscribe, there should be an option on the menu that pops up that shows you you can use a Prime sub. I would point it out, but again, I don't have access to a Prime sub myself. Can't show you the interface on that. It might be in a second menu buried within it, because Twitch wants you to pay for a sub, because they don't get extra money out of you if you use your Prime sub, so they do bury it a bit. Because imagine if every single person who had Amazon Prime suddenly decided to use their Twitch Prime free sub. Because creators get paid like it's a normal sub. So you are actively taking money away from Jeff Bezos, and he doesn't want everyone to do that. He doesn't. But what do you care about what a billionaire thinks, eh? What do you care? Use it. You've already paid for it. You've already given him the money for it. Don't let him keep it. Get your benefit. Get your free Twitch sub that isn't entirely free. You've already paid for. Like that one right there. Systematically Zero with the Prime sub joining into the channel proper there. No more ads for you here on the channel. You don't have to suffer any of that lot now. You get your sub badge, you're getting even more channel points, they accrue faster for you, that's just how it works. You have access to the supporter T-Lounge over on my Discord, that works for you too as well. A whole bunch of benefits. The emotes, can't forget the emotes, all the snack emotes and the extras. Sirodzin, I think that's Sirodzin. Resubscribing with Primes, that's up at 2 months. You got a lovely bronze badge next to your name. Cheers, my dude. Oh. Cheers. You only have Prime when it's a free trial? Fair enough. I suppose that works too. If anyone's not subscribed to Amazon Prime before, you can see if the free trial let it work for you. I have no guarantees if it does or does not, but if you wanted to try it, give it a whirl. I genuinely have no idea if that even works, so I'll leave that in your court to discover if you even intend to. Bit of science. Little Scoop, gonna figure it out? Alright, I appreciate you taking time, not just dismissing it there. So I know a lot of people, if they meet like a little bit of an issue trying to find the button, will just instantly give up. So I appreciate you looking into that, trying to make it work. I'm sorry I'm not able to fix it straight up there for you. Yo, Tau82, dropping their Prime into here as well. Tau82, thank you very much for that. You've also claimed your free Twitch sub. I got the lovely blue badge. And we got another Dr. Strangechild dropping over here as well. Dr. Strangechild, thank you very much on that. Much appreciated. All of you, really. Much appreciated. Oh, is someone trying to claim themselves 100 tickets? Yeah, it doesn't work. The bot will give you one, and after that point it'll just tell you, failed to enter too many tickets, because you already got one. 1 ticket per person. Enjoy money that came out of Bezos' pocket. Thank you very, very much on that, absolutely. Melodic Oak with their Prime as well. Welcome on into the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely blue sub badge. Your emotes, your access to the supporter T-Lounge over on my Discord, and no more ads for you neither. You gotta love it. What are the tickets for? The tickets are for the raffle. Exclamation mark raffle for details on that. The bot will happily let you know. The bot always knows. Hey, you got a Bolsor ribbon. Nice. That is a good ribbon to have. Very strong. Much wow. When will Twitch show you progress towards a drop? You'll need to open up your drops and gifts inventory because Twitch is silly like that. If you're on iOS on the Twitch app, you'll want to actually open up your open up Twitch on your web browser instead, because again, Twitch is silly. Yeah, if you check your drops and rewards inventory, it should be there. And again, you got plenty of time. The drops still have about 55 minutes to go, and you only need 30 minutes to get the drop. So, any of y'all still earning towards a drop, not even started yet, just arrived, you still got plenty of time. It's not in drops and rewards? It definitely should be. It definitely should be. Have you connected your Twitch and Warframe account? Make sure you got that done as well already. I'm out with a hydrate. Oh. Cheers. Yeah, that's valid, Robin. If you don't need the benefits of Amazon Prime, there's no point having the benefits of Amazon Prime. No point spending on it. I absolutely understand. Like I say, I myself do not have Amazon Prime. I just don't want it. It does mean I don't have a free Prime sub to use, but that's the trade-off. That's fine with me. There they are. The burn's happening over there. I looked in the wrong angle. Gotta hate Riven recently, is that good? Yes. Hate is a valuable weapon. Because of hating Karnan, a lot of people like it. So whether you want to use Riven for yourself or pass it to someone else, it's a good one. Viziel, thank you very much for that. First bits on today's stream, dropping over 100 bits right here, right now. Viziel, thank you very much for that. Just an FYI, I know it's a little bit late to say it for yourself there, but just an FYI, if you use 100 or more bits on this stream, it also activates TTS, the bot will read out your message if you got something you particularly want to add to the stream there. A question you want to be 100% certain I don't miss, just anything you want to call out, absolutely. What build is this? First of all, Yo DJ's not for that, but fair enough. You are currently looking at Lavos using a Tenet Galaxian. I do have guides on both Lavos and the Tenet Galaxian, so check those out over on YouTube. !Lavos or !Galaxian for those links. Karnan shreds acolytes? It does. Oh yes. Ooh, hello. Hello, that's probably a shiny piece. I'm actually going to look at the price of that one. Atlas Prime Neuroptics. Atlas Prime Neuroptics. 50 platinum? 50? Okay. So as a squad, we just made 200 plat. Yup, that was the right relic to bring. How long am I planning on staying? Oh, if you want, we could do just one more then for you. I had the impression on that. Let's grab all of these. I don't have many of them, so it's probably valuable. Do I not use Warframe? I didn't open it up today. So I do use it, I'm just not using it today. I'll be quite honest, the reason I'm not using it today is because I didn't want to have 2,000 people asking, is it safe to use? Is it all okay? I heard my friend's cousin's hamster's dog got sick. I just didn't want to go through that today. Really, really did not. But yeah, I do use a Warframe. Just set up a command for that? Oh, you thought it was so easy. Trust me, it's not. It's really not. You seem awesome to grind with. What's your favourite Warframe above all? Lavos, this one right here. No question about it, been my favourite for years and continues winning. Lavos just keeps on being amazing. I know he's not for everyone, but he's definitely for me. Yo, Murky Myers, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome into the channel proper there. Enjoy your lovely blue sub badge and all the other bits and pieces you get along with that. Cheers, my dude. Your cousin's wife's neighbour's hamster got neutered for using a Warframe. Well, there we are. We prevented a hamster apocalypse. So, quite frankly, I take that as an absolute win. Yup. That's a win. Lavos' comfort food frame? I mean, it's a little bit more than just comfort food. Yeah, it's a pretty damn nutritious all-rounder right there. This man's got a balanced diet of every single basic and combination element ready to go. That's more than just a bit of comfort food. Damn right. What are my thoughts on Rhino as a whole? Rhino's a solid Warframe. Lots of tank, lots of gank, gets the work done. Even got some crowd control to boot. His first is a bit memey, but it can be worked with via augments. But the rest of his kit, yeah, solid. He's the plain rice of Warframe. He may not be particularly flashy, he may not be particularly flavorful, but my dude, he is a staple and for good reason. And if you get the Prime, it's egg fried rice. Just enough to keep it interesting. Who's your main before Lavos? I used to main Wukong and Equinox primarily. I would bounce between those two back then. But that was only for a short period of time. Lavos came out, I think, like, no more than a year after I started playing or something like that. I think it was about a year. But I didn't really have a lot of time to establish a proper main, as it were. I started playing where not long after Wisp had come out. And I swear, completely unrelated events. Completely unrelated. Go, Super Rage Lavos! Oh yeah, you can see the damage in the distance. Beautiful. Beautiful. What would Cora be as food then? Cat food? No, let me think. Cora's pineapple. Some people love it, some people hate it. She's rather spiky, but gets a lot done. Tends to start breaking down the food for you. Cora's pineapple. Some people think she doesn't belong where others use her. Evidently, I'm talking about pizza there, but you know, I don't think there's an issue. What carnage you got planned in Warframe? Ooh, it's sold off the ends there. Loving the videos, keep up the excellent work. Thank you. We are cracking a whole bunch of relics to get all the loot for TennoCon. Trying to get all the ducats for the barrow relay that'll be popping up. You're ancient in this game? Yeah, fair do. Everyone starts at their own times. Which Warframe is the best Tron themed skin for you, mate? I actually have a Tron themed Octavia. So yeah, there you are. That's my answer straight up. Octavia. Got it covered. Already done. Yo! Is that a Pedimac? A Pedimac? I want to say? 8 Dimac? I'm probably butchering your name, but all the same, of the 6546 variety, subscribe with your Prime. Welcome to the channel proper. Thank you very much for dropping that over here. Really appreciate it. Warframe drops always bugged. If it's stopping for you, refresh your stream. Just keep an eye on drop inventory. If you've not already got the drop, just keep an eye on it, because Twitch do be buggy. Thanks, Alpha. I've never seen the bot say you've spent 0 seconds watching. Have you literally just arrived to use that? That's an interesting one. Even though it was the first time the bot's ever actually seen you around. Fair enough. Fair enough. A Pedimac was correct. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I'm never quite sure. I recognise that there are far more ways of handling naming conventions than just the Anglo way. So I acknowledge that a lot of the time I'm just going to get usernames wrong. That's just reality. Let's grab these loot pieces and we'll wrap us up here at wave 20. 4 relics opened in 26 minutes. Whereas 4 relics on Exterminate would take us about 12 minutes. You can see why I usually do the Exterminate instead. Or captures potentially even faster sometimes. You can see why I prefer those over endless missions. And this was with a speed nova. But we get a Revenant Prime Neuroptics for our hassle. That's apparently going to be my 8th one. Apparently, okay, I'm picking up a few of those. Just a few. Just a few. These maps are just really slow. I mean, there is that to it as well, yeah. Talking about Labos' new Tennogen skin from is amazing. Really wish the artist could have exaggerated the beak a bit more. It could have been they were told to keep it within lines, who knows. Like there might be certain physical limits Warframe constrains them within. But it does fit nicely, doesn't it? What does it say? 0 seconds? I think the bot might have some trouble keeping track of some people at the moment. There are a lot of people here, so it could just be struggling a little bit right now. It could be struggling just a little bit. And then we got Flo here, rocking that 10 days, 20 hours watch time. Fair do, fair do. Right, gonna take just a quick little break there from all of the tea and hydrates we've been going through. You can try Omnifishes to get more relics. Omnifishes are just Omnifishes. You can still get relics all over the place. It's fine. But I'm going to take just a quick little breather. I'll be back in just a moment. Don't you go anywhere. The drops are still running. See you in Sorry, what? How have I come back to a hype train? How does that work? How do I go away and come back to a hype train activating? That is very unusual. Who's just gone and caused this? So I see... Yep, Lil Scoop. Hey, Lil Scoop, you figured out the Prime. It's finally working for you. Don't know what Twitch was doing wrong for you, but now it's working. So welcome into the channel proper there. Enjoy your lovely blue sub badge. And apparently that kicked off a hype train. I mean, honestly, if there's a sub worthy of a hype train, that is a sub worthy of a hype train. You defeated the system. You've defeated Jeff Bezos himself. Congratulations. Cheers. Yeah, to subscribe via the computer browser? Ah, gotta love it. Twitch app. Just a problem. Hey, Kodoma, welcome in. Chair string. Thanks. You have a question? The best thing to do is not to say you have a question, but to just ask the question. Always the best thing to do in a stream. If you've got just a reasonable question, just put it out there. Obviously, if it's an unreasonable question, don't put it out there. But saying you have one doesn't help me answer it. I'm doing alright, Kodoma. Absolutely, I'm doing alright indeed. We are cracking through some relics at the moment. That defense one was honestly not exactly all that we hoped for. Let's... Yeah, so I'm not going to go with those. Oh, we got to capture. We got to hard farm the capture. Is this question reasonable? That question itself? No. Hey, flow favorites for the one pyramid to the hype train. Destination Egypt. Sure. I don't know if that technically qualifies you for the train itself, Flo. Just a fair warning on that, you know, set your expectations. I don't know if that actually qualifies you for it. And because I don't know, I can't say if it will or not. What music track command? There isn't a music track command, but the music you're listening to right now is the rock playlist from Stream Beats. This particular track is called What If? Yeah. I have a question. Do we need to link accounts to receive the drops? Yes. If you do not link your Warframe and Twitch account, you cannot actually receive the DAX shores in game. Because it's not a code. They're just straight up automatically sent. You get inbox message if you've got it all connected correctly. Looks like that. And it's gone. So yeah, make sure you link your accounts. If you haven't done it already, hurry up and do it now. You've got more than 30 minutes left on the drops here on the stream, so you have got the time to link up your accounts. Keep it open on one stream. Keep watching the stream on one screen or one tab whilst you connect up. You'll be fine. If you have to connect to your accounts after the stream, I think that should be okay as well. Just make sure you claim the drop so that you receive it. You can connect it up after stream. Oh, there he is. They found the guy. Beautiful. I'll keep on grabbing us this reactant.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction.
I am missing some questions here. Sorry, it's bouncing through. There are a lot of people asking various questions at the moment. Am I playing Hydroid? Nope, this is Lavos. No one's claiming you need to link? Right. Oh, there's Sophie here. Welcome on in. Oh, let's grab that reactant. Primary bonus. That works.
The relic has been cracked open.
That works.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yeah, capture missions are, as long as you have decent loading times, just the fastest way to crack relics. Just inarguably the fastest. You can get good times with disruption, don't get me wrong, but capture is just so quick. Look at this, not even 1 minute 30, I'm ready to leave. Hope you having a good day, thanks for teaching me. You're very welcome, my dude, and thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoy all the streams. Imagine waiting for Dax Shores and when Mirror Abe. True. Mirror Abe is a force unto the world themselves. Ain't nothing on that. Don't know if you answer, but how many time I have to get level 30 on Nora Knight? How long until Nightwave ends? It's not been announced, so probably plenty of time. You've got likely a very long time left on getting there. Because I've only recently surpassed like level 30, and usually those of us who have constantly played Warframe can just sail right past it. So you're good. You're good. Take your time. Recently upgraded my computer with a boot SSD. Now my load times are basically nothing. Oh yeah, playing Warframe off SSD, good idea. Just a good idea. Let's use you. Don't know what you are, but I'm going to upgrade you. Bam. Bam. Let's go. Surgery, cheers. Ronald saying, I can't stay AFK at the beginning because I apparently don't finish your sentences. Apparently. This last one I have to go for a bit. Alright, Mirror, thanks for the heads up on that. So we will shortly have a space available. What makes captures turn into exterminates? Lotus feels angry. Lotus just decides to just get a bit more murdery. That's it. There is no rhyme or reason.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find.
Oh yeah, I've not actually been doing the 4 status effect kills, have I? Oopsies. As Lavos, I'm slipping. I mean, on this level, it's not going to work. I would need to set up a bit more for it. Hold up, where's that guy going? Hey, hey, no escape for you. No, bad, bad. Those goes blood for the blood god? Pretty much, yeah. Like, just for a moment, she decides to listen to orders. Just for a moment. Kill them all! Yeah, very good, Mr. Bucket Cephalon. Off we pop. Trashcan orders said murder. Let's do it. Why not? This is basically how she keeps Ordis in line. Just feed the bloodlust every now and then. What's the best mining spot on Orb Valis? Exclamation mark mining. I have a whole guide on mining because there are different spots for different materials. I literally went out there, I mined all over Orb Valis and the other 2 open worlds you can do mining. All over the place. To find out exactly where to mine and what you get. Because the game doesn't tell you. I got you covered. I don't know why I'm... Oh wait, I'm shooting because we need reactant. That's why I'm still shooting things. It's like, mission's done, why am I doing this? Reactant. Yep. There we go.
That's it.
Just LU needs to hit the 10. They'll be with us shortly. They just need to run towards us. They'll get what they need. There they are. They're at 10. It's all good. Zistra, not sure what you're trying to do there, but it didn't work. Didn't work. Thank you for the shores in. You are very welcome, Never Mufasa. Enjoy your music moments. Yeah. On that note as well, exclamation mark shores in code, all is one word, shores in code, if you would like a code to be able to play Leads from the Vine on your shores in-game. Put that one together myself for you. Exclamation mark shores in code. Alright, so Miralabe is about to drop out from the squad. We'll have a space available if you would like to take Miralabe's spot here in the squad. Send me a message in-game. That is the Kenjani. I'll bring you on into the squad. Exclamation mark join if you don't know how to do that, but you do need to message me in-game in order to join the squad. Also, I thought you missed it. Oh, you are close, you're close. There is drop. There is definitely a drop today, and if you want to join the raffle as well, exclamation mark ticket in the chat. If you have only just started watching the stream, there is just over 30 minutes left to claim the drop, so you are A-OK right now. Just keep an eye on it in case Twitch bugs out. You don't want to lose that time right now. What's the shores in code command for? So that allows you to play a little bit of music on your shores in. Because what you do, I'm going to go onto Twitch here, I'm going to copy that code straight from the bottom message, from the 6 all the way down to the Y. And then in-game, you go W, or whatever the button is at the bottom to open up songs. Make sure you turn on your autoplay to make it play for itself. Load the song to memory, and you paste that code in there. And then it does this. Just also plays it. Command Shores in, Solanti. Shores in. It's the song. That's the code, the Shores in code song that's linked on the stream here. Yeah. Leaves from the Vine. It just fits the instrument so well. You were like, what the hell is a Warframe? Zuko, you ever to stroke? Yeah. Maybe a bit. I mean, Chroma, Iroh, there's some match there. Dragon from the West, yeah. Now play Ramstein? Maybe not. Alright, the Knight was the first to send an invite request, so Ductile Wheel, very sorry, a little too slow on the draw then. The Knight has taken the spot by seconds between yous. Sorry on that there. Better luck next time. Your frame is sick? Thank you. Right. There's my capture. I was about to say, where'd it go? And let's open up random relic number 5,074. Oh, it's a Limbo one. Limbo Chroma options. Nice. Nice. Pentatonic Baby Shark is also moved. I mean, we have got Octavia's best song, which, you know, for everyone's benefit, I suppose I should just now play. Let me just use the stream sound alert for that one. Yeah, you can make Octavia do Baby Shark. I just Baby Sharked 1,500 people. Yeah. Dear. And yes, I do have the guide on how to Baby Shark in Warframe as well. That is over on YouTube. It says part of the How to Be the Bestest Friend guide. Apparently I was feeling a bit of a gremlin that week. I was feeling like a bit of a gremlin. At least I didn't rickroll, I suppose. Didn't want to be too old school. I don't want to be considered a boomer now. Any ideas on bot command? Oh, bot command, bestest friend. Bestest friend. Back with new tea and coffee? Nice. Well, I say nice. I know Miralabe's attempts at tea and coffee. Maybe less nice. If you like it, you like it. Want a host for Lavos Prime? Would you like a second Prime item to beat besides Cedo? That's a damn good question, actually. What would they Prime in addition? Ooh. Well, considering we got Lavos as part of Orphic's Venom, Voidrig Prime? I mean, I doubt DE would actually do it because of the importance of getting a Necromech for the new war, but maybe? Maybe? They might do Morzelon Prime, that's actually more possible. Morzelon Prime could work. Morzelon Prime could work, but Voidrig Prime? Morzelon does seem reasonable. Voidrig Prime make the farm bearable? The farm has been improved significantly. I still need to do a video on that. The farm has improved significantly. Ooh, Chroma piece. Nice. Stop Prime when? No. Just no. Voidrig Farm is already easy. It got made a lot easier because it was still terrible previously. We went through this on stream multiple times over, yeah. Flo, you don't have to max out the Voidrig. It's fine. You don't have to max it. I mean, imagine if they made it a Prime trait where it acted as if it could had the 5-4 already, so it just went straight to level 40. Wouldn't that be nice? Voidrig Prime, no form required to get to level 40. Oh, could you imagine? There's no way they'd do it, but could you imagine? That would be a selling point 5,000 right there. Oh. I'd be down with that. I'd be 100% down with that. Goes level 50? Nah, now we're pushing it. That's power creep as opposed to just convenience creep. Oh, hello, what's... Oh, Petra's got a bounce. Alright, Ductile Wheel, are you actually still around by chance? Petra's just suddenly dropped out on us, so we can bring you in. If you are indeed still available. There's your Prime Bone Widow. Pass. Ductile has declined the invitation. Fair enough then, we'll go for Oven Cake. Come on, an Oven Cake. Perfectly timed ask. There we go, and the light's already setting us ready on the vote. Let's go for this relic right here. This one, P8. What is it? Nice Critic. Actually, you know what? Is there a rare Warframe piece? Come on. There we are. Octavia rare piece. That'll do. Just to be really worth the investment. I have no idea what's going on with the footy there, Moon. No idea. Alright, I am going to now update the stream title to take out the info about drops, because anyone who joins now will be too late to earn the drop. So I'm taking it out of the stream title now. If you're already watching and already earning the drop, you should still have enough time. Unless you joined in the last like 2 minutes, because it does take half an hour to get the drop. So I've taken it out of the stream title now. I will not be bamboozling anyone. Oh, Ductile, was that an accidental decline? Oh, sorry, dude. When someone drops out, you'll be next in line. When and if there be time on it, yeah. That's unfortunate. Need to get the kills over here. Looks like someone is blapinating. You know what? Possibly blapinating. I could bring out the blapper 5,000, 10,000, 50,000. There's not really a standard to this number convention. Can I can I have the thing? Thank you. That was slightly annoying. Daikyu could be a Zaku one? Because what's Zaku's options? What goes with Zaku? Oh, I'm not looking at any links or pre-info 1999 stuff. No. I'll just cross that stuff when do you release it. Colossus? Yeah, so it's got one item. One. So that could be a Daikyu option, especially as Colossus doesn't conflict with that, whereas it would conflict with Cedo on Lavos, because they'll both be primaries. Sporothrix, again, yeah, no, that could work as well. But Sporothrix isn't a Tenno weapon. Sporothrix is an infested weapon, right? Right? You know, not sure actually now. I'm not sure. Cool. I've got all the reactant, but a couple of people have still got a bit to get. Oh, no, just a knight needs to get. There we are, good. You don't know what is and what isn't Tenno? Yeah, it's all a bit yeah. Hard to say. Zylock bees. Barthrix is infested. Alright. Thanks, Death Scholar. I do my best. Yeah, that's tough. Even with a slow capture, that's just better than doing defense or survival. Imagine I make a prime kick gun? I really doubt they're going to do that. Really doubt that. Are you going to wind off? Alright. That's absolutely fine, Elliot. You want to pop out? You've been with us for a while as well, so I appreciate you being around. Ductile, second chance. Do you click the right button this time? He clicks the right button! There we are. There we go. Alright, let's do this. And grab you. Not interesting enough. Not interesting enough. Not interesting enough. We're back here. Why not? I've clicked it 3 times now. Boop. No one's Imperator Prime? No. It's not really a focus for people, no. Sorry to both of you guys, what about the drop? So the drop is currently running, but if you've only just arrived here, you will not be able to claim it in time. It is a 30-minute time to claim it, and there is less than 30 minutes on the drop. You're still welcome to join in the raffle though. That you haven't missed out on. Exclamation mark raffle for a chance to win that. But if you've only just arrived in the last minute, you're too late for the drop. Being completely honest on that, it's why I've taken drop out of the title. And said exclamation mark ticket for a chance to win it in the raffle. We'll be doing the draw on that one at the end of the stream. And it doesn't matter if you can't be here right at the end of the stream, I will be contacting the winner in a Twitch DM, so have your DMs open to receive that. I will also announce the winner on my Discord, just in case you need a reminder. Oh, we are that way. Oh, the reactant. Yoink.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Grab all the reactant. Oh, you do. You gotta love it when all of them just appear next to me there. Perfect for the ring to activate like that.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
And now, we escape. That was unfortunate. We'll just dash again. I'm not sure why so many of you are using the old watch time command today. It's been a very, very popular command today. The bot isn't perfect as to tracking who's been watching how long. It's not a Twitch bot. It's a third-party bot. So it doesn't have an accurate tracker. The only tracker for drops is the drops inventory. I think Undercake is playing their Shores in right now. I have player Shores in muted. Just as a general point. Just set watch time to cause Baby Shark. You know what? That is an extra level of evil. I don't think we need to stoop to that level. I appreciate the chaos behind your suggestion, but maybe not. I would like to have more than 10 viewers still watching my stream at the end of today. A little bit more than 10 viewers would be nice. Recently come back to Warframe. Any tips on how to get back with a strong Warframe? What should I focus? I've been trying Forward Cascade, seem great for Plat. Get back with a strong Warframe. Anything that isn't Caliban can be made strong. Caliban can be made acceptable. Yeah. So pick your frame, whichever suits your fancy as to how you play. It comes down more to your modding and how good you are at your chosen playstyle. That's what really matters. Modding number 1, playstyle number 2. Let's use E3 Equinox. Hey, it's been a hot minute there. Boop. Very slow. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. Do I just bully the weakest frame to hint to DE to buff? Me? Hint to DE that they should probably have a look at Caliban, because quite frankly his kit does not work of itself very well and it's overall beyond mediocre? No! I wouldn't do such a thing. No. Of course not. Any idea why Mirage didn't get a signature Exani Prime? I wasn't there for the priming of Mirage, I don't know the discussion on it. What's my favourite and least favourite frame? Favourite is Lavos. Least favourite? Caliban. Yeah. Caliban. Sasha strong on this one? Nah. I think you're overreacting. I'm a perfectly nice and wholesome person. There is no sass to be had here. It's all good vibes. happy Tenno. We all know that's complete BS. Hey, toxic. I am still British. Alright, reactant obtained. Time to dip out of this mission. We are done here. Oop, I blinked and nearly ran off the edge. Someone is ahead of me. This is fine. Ta-da! That is my usual go-to. Yeah, fair do. Saren seems super squishy in the build. See a Mega Max. Yeah, Saren is squishy. She is a damage tank, as in she kills things so they cannot shoot her. That is her primary means of survival. Shield gating can also be used on her. You can go for more exotic approaches, or more unusual approaches for her, but she is squishy. There's no two roads about it. There is no two roads about it. Did the Ember buff even do much? It did a little bit. Certainly towards her efficiency when using Fire Blast. Yeah. Saren loves Gloom? There is Gloom, yeah. You're very welcome, Oven Cake. Enjoy your shores in. Enjoy. Alrighty, not even 2 minutes on that mission. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's this one? I got 9 of dual carriers. Let's mix it up a bit. That was another Equinox. Okay, Equinox Titania. Sure, why not? Titania's been vaulted for a long time, hasn't she? Or did she recently come back? I've lost track, I'll be honest. I don't follow the Prime Resurgence rotations much now. You hear Revenant is just busted. Revenant is the most defensive frame in the entire game. His tank is unrivaled. Especially as he can give it to the entire team. He is very, very, very good at defense. The rest of his kit isn't ignorable, it's just he is #1 defense. Quick question, just unveiled my first 2 Riven mods this week. Kind of confused as to find out how much they are worth. The Althruster, it's a bit of a complicated one on that. It's more of an art than a science in terms of pricing Rivens, because it really comes down to just how much someone will pay for any given Riven. To that end, on my Discord, in the Warframe main channel, I have a pinned message there where I detail basically a rundown as to how you can go into pricing a Riven. Like I say, it's still an art, not a science, it's only a guideline. But that pinned message in the Warframe main channel on my Discord will help you out on that. So ! Discord to join that community. We also have a Riven specific channel there, so people can help you out on that potentially as well. Prices is very much an art. I told you, EX, I told you at the time. It's Warframe today. Fridays a variety. Wednesdays and Sundays are Warframe. I told you at the time. No need to be obnoxious about it. One's Western defense, Marshall not even close. I mean, they both do different approaches, so it depends on the kind of mission you're working on. Are we solving practical problems? We're solving the problem of not having enough ducats to buy literally everything forever. Pretty much, that's the problem we're solving. And then all the other little problems people come up with during the stream. Here to help. So it's these 9 hours a week that I am live on stream that you guys get to ask your questions direct to me, rather than having to hope for a video to come up about it, something like that. It's similar Riven site not work anymore. It is out of date. Yeah, the person maintaining it isn't now. Are you too late to get the shores in? If you've only just started watching the stream now, yes. If you've only just started to watch the stream, you are too late. You're still welcome to join the raffle, ! Ticket to join said raffle, but you are too late on the main drop. Titania peas. It's the Baroque. Titania. Let's switch around the music again. Let's go with the sim set. Boop. Park saying, which DE did Q crafting? Do you want to wake up 4 AM in the morning, claim a form, and start crafting again? Former crafts in 23 hours. The idea being then, let's say you play every day at 7 PM, you start the craft at 7 PM, next day will be finished at 6, so you can start the next craft at 7, you've not lost any time. It's meant to be one a day, with the 1 hour gap to give you that little bit of ease so you don't have to log on right at the correct second. It's designed to be one a day. How can you claim the drop? If you already earned the drop, if you've been here for 30 minutes during the drop time, then all you need to do is go into your drops and gifts inventory by clicking the profile menu at the top right of Twitch, drop down menu, drops, and then you can claim it right there. You may have also had a pop-up in the Twitch chat saying you're able to claim it. But you must have watched for the full 30 minutes in order to claim the drop there. If you're on iOS, you need to instead access Twitch through a web browser. The iOS Twitch app does not let you claim drops for Warframe. Some weird contract thing. Oh, 3 different Warframes in this one. Do it. It's alright tonight. Let's see, what frame are you using? I didn't see. You could perhaps focus on a faster Warframe if you're finding you're falling behind the rest of us here, but yeah, it's not really a problem. Okay, so a little noise here on time. You've made sure enter. Oh, well, it is what it is. I mean, the drop hasn't finished yet. It's just if you start right now, you'd be too late. There's still 13 minutes left on the drop, which is like 40% or so on the drop timer. So if you got 40% left, less than 40%, you can still claim it. It's just anyone who arrives now, too late. And Meatwood Fleck, you are very welcome on the shores in. Enjoy that absolutely. And thank you very much for dropping your Prime over here. 4 months of you supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. That goes to absolutely everyone who's dropped over a Prime sub today, or a normal sub, if you are subscribing with your own cold hard cash rather than taking it out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. Thank you very much to every single one of you who subscribed today. You're confused because you're USA? Fair enough. I'm not sure I entirely follow, but fair enough. Yeah, there's still 12 minutes left on the drop. For those of you still trying to get the last little bit out of it, hoping to grab it. It's been live for nearly 2 hours, that drop, but it's still got a little bit left on it. On that note, Sil, could you have a quick check as to what we talked earlier, if you're not already done so? Just make sure our road there is a good road. Cheers, Sil. Appreciate it. Sil, best mod. Can you make it? With 70%? Possibly, yes. Possibly. Sorry, I got distracted on my route. There we are. Another Axamati piece. More ducats, basically. More ducats. There we are. And say, okay, that one is final. Not sure I follow. Okay. Nice, dang it, I had an alarm set but forgot to start the stream up earlier. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. How long am I going to stream? We've got about another 10 minutes left on the stream. Once the drops end, that's when we'll be looking to wrap up the stream. Not a minute before. But when the drops finish ticking through, which is at the hour, 10 minutes time, then we'll do the Platinum giveaway, and we'll be raiding out from there. So 10 minutes of drops, Platinum giveaway, and then the raid. And if you want to join in on that Platinum giveaway, exclamation mark ticket in the chat for a chance to win it. Fair enough, I'm cake. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat. If you've already got yourself a ticket, you don't need to do it again. It's just 1 ticket per person. You can't get more than 1. The bot won't allow it. Let's just do that one. Up. Oh, I see, Moon, I see. Yeah, I have no context for the fatigue, because I'm not watching it. I've not got any updates going on that. You are my updates, it seems, apparently. Good, sir. Cheers. Yeah, if the bot says fail to enter giveaway too many tickets, you've already claimed a ticket. You don't need to be trying to grab another ticket. It's not going to work.
You are here.
Drip Bones, what's my predictions to TennoCon? I imagine they're going to talk about Warframe.
Happy hunting.
They could also talk about Fortnite, but I find it more likely they're going to talk about Warframe, to be quite honest. Otherwise, beyond that, I'm not making predictions. I prefer to see what they have to show, rather than get my hopes up for something that might not happen. I like to take it as it comes. Great Soul, you are very welcome. Visuals in there, you're very welcome. Enjoy it, and hopefully catch you in the next one if you're going now. They're going to release John Warframe. Yeah, that's what it is, absolutely. It's me, John Warframe. Yeah. Green Banshee reveal? Like D would ever give us Green Banshee. So overpowered. Like, you have to be at least Mastery 70 to use that. Are you Mastery 70? Are you really Mastery 70? Come on now, no. Green Banshee, too strong. I think Pablo once tried to nerf Green Banshee. Green Banshee threatened to take away his beard for life. Pablo won't have that. Pablo won't have that. All we can do is just hope that Green Banshee never comes for us. We don't stand a chance. Just so I play Warframe, how often do drops for Warframe happen? They do 2 every week as part of the community drops, which rotates through different creators. This time it's my turn. So you can always check on the Warframe forums, follow their Twitter feed, various places, they announce different drops like that. There are also drops on the Warframe official streams frequently too. So definitely check out their news channels, forums, that kind of thing. In their live stream section, they usually announce what drops are happening on live streams that week. I'm new. What's the deal with the Green Banshee? Please enlighten me. It's a Reddit meme. Straight up, it's a Reddit meme. I wouldn't be surprised if it has its own Know Your Meme page. I've not checked, but I wouldn't be surprised. What I'll say, my favourite part of Warframe is when the main character said, "Time to frame this war." Yeah, and they're just framed all over the place. Yeah. It's almost surprising that D didn't, as the absolute meme lords that they are at times, didn't get each of the operator voice actor to say something like, "It's framing time," just to be really, really cringe, Lord Kids. And I'm really glad they didn't do that. Oh, that would be terrible, and yet so on brand. Another Shaw's in for your free-to-play collection? Nice! Green Banshee can health tank on Steel Path? I mean, you joke, but I do have a health tank Banshee that tanks Steel Path. What's my favourite frame? Lavos. Lavos. Your raffle tickets in? Absolutely. Just over 5 minutes to the raffle draw. I did, Ray, yes. It's been posted over Twitter. I've seen it a bunch of times over there too, yeah.
To find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
You're on track to unlock Wisp Prime before Wisp? Hey, nice. A lot of people do manage to get primes before the main frame, for various reasons.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
A lot of people manage that. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just a thing, really. Honestly, actually, I'm glad that they can be done that way around. Because if the only way to get the prime was to get the original frame first, for a lot of frames, that would be genuinely terrible. A whole ass prime update comes out and the new player gets told, "Oh yeah, no, sorry, I know you've just gone and earned all those blueprints, but you actually need to go and farm this other Warframe first and upgrade it." I get that it would make logical sense, but gameplay sense, game fun sense, not as much. Imagine getting another Caliban to get Caliban Prime? Yeah.
That's it.
Imagine getting another Equinox to get Equinox Prime.
Take a look inside.
Mm-hmm. I want you all to think about that one. Because the helmet system came out after Equinox Prime already existed, so a lot of people would have had just one Equinox and one Equinox Prime. So imagine that you had to farm 2 Equinoxes to get the Prime. One for the helmet and one for Prime proper. Nah, that'd suck. That would suck. Tatsu. I don't know where Stynex, exactly. Is the drop still able to get? No, I've removed it from the title of the stream. The drop timer is still ticking, but you need 30 minutes to claim it. There's only 4 minutes left. Yeah. There's only 4 minutes left. Sorry on that one. You can still join the raffle, though. If you join the raffle, there's a chance you may win it. It's a completely free raffle to win 75 Platinum on any platform. So you could be on PC, Xbox, Switch, PlayStation, or mobile. And that 75 Platinum is more than enough to get yourself a Shorzin. You can pick which one you want. Oh, yes, indeed. Not sure why I'll be here anyways, because you enjoy the stream. That's why you're here. You enjoy just being part of this community. You like being in a stream with 1,200 other like-minded Tenno. And yeah, you can grab the Shorzins from the market. This one's 40 plat, 40 plat, 60 plat, 40, 40, 40, 60, 40, etc. So with that 75 plat from the Platinum giveaway, the raffle we're doing at the end of the stream, if you win it, you can get yourself any one of those Shorzins and still have plat to spare. I mean, that sounds a deal right there. Welcome back, some guy. You need that platinum, you got 4 left, can't do anything with 4 plat? No, I hear you on that one. I hear you on that. It is untradeable platinum, just fair word of warning, but it's still plat. You can still get that. Get yourself some potatoes, get yourself some slots, whatever takes your fancy, quite frankly. Hell, if you want to spend it on fashion, spend it on fashion. Only one person will win that plat, though. Only one. And they have to respond to the Twitch DM to actually receive it. There are some people. There was one person the other day who finally responded to claim a platinum prize they had won. When it's 24-hour limit to claim, they responded 3 months late. I realise now I should have just pulled up that clip of Albrecht Intrati going too late. Yep. That's not how you claim a 24-hour limited prize. That's not how you do it. Ain't gonna name names, don't need to say who. I'm not gonna look up who, quite frankly. But 3 months late is impressively late. Ah. Hey dude, what Warframe are you using? This is Lavos. Frankly, the best Warframe in the game. One of 2 Warframes that doesn't require any energy at all to operate. Doesn't also need shields to operate it, so it's basically just completely free to use. No energy, no shield nonsense, none of that. Just do what you want to do. All on a cooldown basis. Has ways to reduce those cooldowns to 0 instantly. And it's just an absolute beast. All the hit points, all the armor, all the power. Every single element available to use. He's great. Oop. What am I farming for TennoCon? Ducats. Actually, I'll take that piece. Ducats, because I can turn all these prime parts into ducats, or if they're really valuable, trade them for platinum, and that means that I can just get a whole host of things from the TennoCon Barrow Relay, which is only accessible if you have the TennoCon digital pack, which, yes, costs money. You had a YouTuber respond to a comment you made 9 years ago? Fair enough. I have responded to a comment like a year or so after the fact, because it just so happened in checking onto an older video for what was going on. I saw the comment there, I was like, oh, right, yeah, I can answer this one. I have no idea who's won the Euros. Let's not talk about that here so we don't ruin it for other people who've also not been able to watch it but want to watch or find out. Let's not talk about that here because I know that would upset a number of people. How long do we have left to watch for drops? You just joined? the drops have just finished here. Literally a minute ago, they just finished. Which means we are wrapping up on these runs here. The Knight, Oven Cake, Ductile Will, thank you for joining in on the squad there. Thank you very much. Right, everyone. Now, we're going to wrap this up nice and quickly. First of all, Sil, I need your quick answer. Is the plan good or bad? What we talked about earlier. Good or bad on that? Well, Sil lets me know. The rest of you, if you haven't already grabbed a ticket, exclamation mark ticket in the chat for a chance to get yourself some platinum. This is your very, very last chance to claim a ticket. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat. We do these platinum raffles pretty much every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you miss it this time, you've got another chance on the other streams as well. I'm going to give y'all just one more moment to grab that. One more moment. After this, we will be raiding on over to someone else in the Warframe community who does also have drops running. Their drops have just started, so we are going to be raiding on over to someone else with some more drops. That, I believe, is for a domestic drone. But don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to do the draw for this platinum giveaway, and then I can take you on over there. So you get the best of both worlds. You got the drop here, most of you. You get the chance at a platinum, and then you get to join into another stream with another drop just waiting for you, with plenty of time to claim it. So, 30 more seconds on grabbing the tickets there. I know some of you are still trying to figure out how to type it on your phone. That's fine. What's the time for the second drop? So it's running for 2 hours. It started 2 minutes ago. So again, just like on this stream, you've got plenty of time to claim it. I will warn you, the stream we'll be raiding on over to is in a different language. I have an understanding that they do speak some English, but I expect it to be a lot of, I think, Portuguese. Which, if you speak Portuguese, congratulations. You are more intelligent than me when it comes to languages. I only speak one language. Whose stream are we going to? It's the other person with the drop state. Let me just remind myself of the name. I'll be honest, is slip my memory. 2020, I think the name is. Yeah, 2020. Alright, let's first of all do that platinum giveaway draw now. If you haven't claimed a ticket, tough. I've given you more than enough time to claim that. So let's close our entries there. And it's time to see. What is that music code? The Shawzin code, exclamation mark Shawzin code, that's to use to have Leaves from the Vine on your Shawzin in game. So you copy and paste that into the load song. But let's see, the draw then. 552 tickets have been claimed. 552. And the winner today. The winner of that platinum giveaway. Jesse Nestle. Jesse Nestle, congratulations. You are the winner today of the platinum giveaway. I'll be contacting you by Twitch DM shortly after the stream. Get a hold of your Warframe username, platform, and cross-save status. And Jesse, that platinum can absolutely be yours. You got 24 hours to respond on that one. Cheers indeed. GG's all around on that. Now, with that in mind, that is where we're going to wrap it up. We are going to raid on over to another person who just started drops in the Warframe community. As ours ended, another rises. So, let's get ourselves ready. We are heading on over to 2020, I think that name is again. I'm just going to triple check and get this correct. Raid 2020. There we go. That is loading up there. So we're going to head on over. I want you to be on your absolute best behavior. Show them everything that is good about this community by being your absolute best selves. That is all that we've got time for today. Thank you very, very much for raiding in. And if you do want to catch more of these streams, make sure you follow. If you want to see the previous streams, exclamation mark replays, you can check the replays for every single stream, at least almost every single stream I've uploaded over onto YouTube as well. Use your raid emotes if you have them as a subscriber. Oh yeah, make sure you get your snack raids ready. Especially those of you who've subscribed for the first time today. You get your snack raids ready. We're raiding over now. See you on the other side. Bye-bye.